We are officially live. What's going on? How is the Luna Pack doing today? Thank you guys for tuning in to the Wednesday stream. This is going to be the live hangout stream with Luna the Dutch Shepherd, and of course me, Aaron, and Peanut when she gets home. How are you guys doing? Did I hear about the creation from your stories, Peter? Are you talking to me or Catherine? So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here, guys. Going to be doing a water change here on the 210-gallon aquarium. And Rick is in the house. What's up, my friend? Glad you could make it. I think I'm feeling a little bit back in action this week, guys, after having a long vacation, and then our first week back was a little bit rough. But now I think we are back and kicking. Fingers crossed, right? So how are you doing today, Rick? I'm just going to start real quick with attempting to scrub the front of the glass on this tank. And I got myself a nice fancy little setup over here, guys. I don't know if you can see this. It's just off camera, I guess. But I have a little setup over here. I have my tablet on a music stand so that I'll be able to actually see the stream. Fingers crossed. Let's see if it works here. Oh, it does kind of work. There we go. Yes. All right. So there's a spot in the tank here that I keep missing every single time I do this. So you guys are all witnessing me scrub it right now. So it's the notorious spot that's been right here for like the past, I don't know, like 2 or 3 live streams. I've attempted to wipe it down every single time with the scrubby thing here. So wish me luck. And hopefully when we get to the Fish TV segment of this live stream, you guys won't be having to look at that the whole time. So I went on a nice adventure yesterday with Luna. I took her to a local lake here called Lake Pleasant. I'm trying to scout out a little spot where we can do some live streams from the lake. And that was one of my possibilities. And I gotta say, it was, I would say on probably a 1 to 10, it was probably about a 6 or a 7. I know, 6, 7, right? Are you guys all into that? This whole 6, 7 craze? But no, it was, so I would only give it that score because of the difficulty getting close to the water. So what I wanted to do is I want to have a stream where we can take Luna down to the lake and Peanut, and we can actually take you guys along with us on a journey down, you know, to the water, and maybe even get out some inner tubes and stuff like that. So I thought that maybe it might be a fun idea. And I have one other lake that I'm going to scout out, and it's called Bartlett Lake. If you guys are familiar with any of these lakes, let me know in the chat. And if there's another spot in Arizona that you guys would like to see on a live stream, let me know. Because I'm going to be doing some more adventures with Luna outdoors, especially as the weather starts to cool down here. Hopefully we can get her out and take her on some fun adventures. So what do you guys think of that? Hey, Harley, how are you doing? I think I'm going to have to raise this stand up. So I got the tablet here on a little music stand so that I can actually read read the comments. I don't know if you can see that there on screen, but there we go. Yeah, now it doesn't look like I'm like you know, trying to pinch one off while I'm doing the stream here. All right, so we got 11 people in here and we only have 4 likes. So if you guys are just joining the stream, say hi, hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, then make sure you go ahead and subscribe. That really helps us out. We are a small channel over here that's trying to grow. So if you guys like what you see and want to see more adventures with Luna the Dutch Shepherd, and of course, fish keeping and anything diesel truck related, subscribe to the channel. And I'm about ready to get this water change going, but I just remembered that I need to grab a rag, so BRB. All right, getting a rag here. Oh boy, so we got Davey in the house, BJ in the house. What's going on, guys? Davey says Alamo. Yes, we are planning on going to Alamo for sure. And we will have to do a stream there, won't we, Davey? I think that would be fun. You're running like crazy, Harley? Oh my goodness. I loved the video of Luna at the lake. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, BJ, it's so funny. So I did bring her ball with me. I was all set up. I was gonna take her down to the water and I left the ball in the truck. It was like epic fail on my part. So yes, I should have brought the ball down to the water. But that was just kind of like a little scouting expedition just to see like a nice spot to kind of chill. I'm thinking that Bartlett Lake might be a better spot. I know Davey is the boat guy here, so maybe Davey could help me out with some advice. I tried getting down near the water with the truck and everything, but I wasn't able to get very close. The couple spots that were available had people in them, and that was like on a Tuesday in the middle of the week, and it already had people in there. I couldn't believe it. I was kind of bummed, honestly. So I did find a spot where I was kind of like parked up on a parking lot, and we had to make quite a hike to get down to the bottom, and it was really hot and humid out there. So I'm hoping that as the weather changes and things start to cool down a little bit, maybe Bartlett Lake might be a good possibility, or I don't know. I think Luna would probably make a good couchberry, Peter. Yeah, I think she would. Oh, yes. Yes, Luna would have loved to go swimming in that water. And that is the goal, BJ. That is the goal. What I plan on doing is getting her set up to where I can take her down there and actually live stream with you guys. I was mainly going down there to check and see if I would even have cell phone signal. And I did have cell signal. I actually had 5G down there. And I was able to do like a little test run live stream, which was kind of cool. It's currently set to unlisted, just so that I could kind of see what it would stream like out there. And it wasn't phenomenal video quality, I think, because obviously it's on 5G and not Wi-Fi, but I think it'll definitely work for a stream. I don't know about Bartlett though. I'm not sure. If Davey's still in the chat here, maybe Davey could let me know. Do you get okay cell signal out at Bartlett Lake, or are you mainly Lake Pleasant guy? Luna would be a good couchberry. Yes, she is very, very sweet. That's right, Harley. Well, what's up, Furry Art? How are you doing, my friend? We got the whole Luna Pack in here, guys. We got the whole Luna Pack going on. And everybody hit those hearts for me. I love seeing those. So you like seeing the, I don't know, what do you call those types of videos? Is that not a collage, like a slideshow video, right? Of the Disneyland trip? You enjoyed watching that, BJ? That was a lot of fun. I can't wait to go back there again, you guys. The only bad part about that trip is it wasn't long enough. And everybody, I know that Catherine might be listening in, but she is at work, guys. So everybody say have a happy day to Catherine. She was one of the first people here to show up along with Peter. And also, if you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button. That really helps me out. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking about this next time I get a little bit of free time going out and checking out that Bartlett Lake spot. And I'm really, really hoping that I get internet signal out there. And I think I saw Harley mention getting Starlink, and that is definitely in the plans. Whether or not my budget allows it, we're going to see how quickly that works. But yes, that is in the plans. What color would Luna's favorite heart color be? Well, it's got to be purple, BJ. It's got to be purple. Luna's color is purple, right? And I'm also working on some merch, you guys. I'm working on getting some shirts. I remember the name of that site that I was talking about in the last stream. It's actually called Spreadshirt. I couldn't remember the name of it, but it's called Spreadshirt. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with them or just kind of like the classic Teespring store. They call it Spring now. But I was looking on there, and it seems like the website's a lot easier for me to use as far as like designing the shirts and stuff. So I think I'm going to go with that instead. If you guys have any suggestions, especially you, BJ, because I know that you're quite the moderator on several channels, and maybe you have some ideas that you could help me out with as far as like merch websites. But I did kind of do like some preliminary designs with the with the classic Luna logo, but so it's very spotty at Bartlett, Davey. Do you think it would be good enough to do a live stream, or do you think that we're going to need to like get some what's that? Oh, what we were just talking about it. The satellite internet. Starlink. Wow. Brain fart, guys. Furry Art says I'm on my way back to apartment from school. Awesome. How's that? How is that apartment coming? Are you getting everything settled in okay and getting all your stuff the way you like it in there? Have you made any waffles in there yet? We had some Mickey-shaped waffles the other morning. Okay, yes, yes. And we have a Peanutty in the house. The camera is right there, Peanut, if you want to say hi.
Hi. Hi.
And we have someone from India. Bernard, how are you doing?
I will be right back.
All right, Peanut just got home, so she's got to settle in and get going here, and she's going to get all mic'd up and join this stream with us.
Yeah.
Homework can wait, right, Peanut?
I don't even have homework. I did it in class because I finished my test corrections.
What?
I was the only person who finished all my test corrections. So I finished finished my homework and I did absolutely nothing for 30 minutes straight until we come home.
Nice.
So I just sat there staring at the wall until Miss Gary.
Okay, well, why don't you go get your stuff ready and then come join the stream?
Okay.
Well, thank you, Bernard. I appreciate that. I do what I can. I do what I can. Starlink is a must at Bartlett. Ah, shoot. So you don't think I'll be able to get a signal, huh? Well, shoot. Maybe I'm going to have to try and get that sooner than later. So we do have, Davey mentioned Alamo. We do have a trip coming up in Alamo, or to Alamo, in Alamo? To Alamo. Alamo Lake. But that's a little bit of a drive, and that's also a little ways out. What I'm trying to find is somewhere that's a little bit closer that I can do like the Sunday streams from. I just want to take you guys on some adventures, basically, is what I'm getting at. So if you guys have any ideas or any places that you'd like to see, let me know. And one of the things that I also thought of was going and checking out the. There's a place over here called the Vi Hotel that's under construction. I was thinking about going over in that area when the weather gets better and kind of just exploring around, honestly. I'm kind of excited for this place to open up. It's going to be like this big hotel music venue type place with like it. I mean, if you guys look it up online, it's just going to be crazy looking. They're building a like a little amusement park there, which I think would be a lot of fun to go and check out with like roller coasters and everything. And I immediately thought of Harley because it's Hot Wheel themed. The Bone Shaker. It just looks really cool. So, hi from Greece. Wow. What's going on? I wish I could pronounce your name. I will just say that it kind of looks like Evan. I don't know if that's even remotely close, but hello Greece. And everybody please hit that like button. You got it, right, Harley? So Peter, I did not see the options that you laid out. Oh, that would be cool, Harley. So what exactly makes the Hot Wheel considered a bone shaker? Is that like the specific vehicle or something? Or is it like a special type of Hot Wheel? Or what is it exactly? I'm not 100% sure. Aha, I still missed a spot in there, guys. I was trying so hard to clean every little smudge off the inside of this glass. That way we're not having to sit there and try and look through that. Okay, thanks, Bumblebee. It's Eleni from Greece. Okay. Okay, so it's just a car name? Got it. So is that kind of like a is it kind of like a hot rod or something? Almost like a classic like hot rod style? Greece and India in the house, guys. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm not sure if Rick is still in here, but any luck finding a red Empress, Rick? Or are you still waiting on me to send oh, there you are. Well, uh-oh, Edward's in the house too. Guys, we got the whole Luna pack in here. Rick is here. Harley's here. BJ's here. Peter's here. Catherine, I believe, is listening, guys. Oh, I also have something else cool to tell you guys. Yes, a hot rod style car. Okay, so I think I know which one it is then, Harley. I think I know what the Bone Shaker one is. That amusement park looks like it's going to be really cool. And I'm not like a huge roller coaster guy, but I don't know if Samantha is like rubbing off on me or what. But I was driving down the freeway the other day and I looked over at that roller coaster and it does like some of these like loop-de-doos, but they're small little loop-de-doos. And I actually thought to myself, that looks fun. Can you believe that? For me to say that loop-de-loops on a roller coaster looks fun?
He does not like roller coasters.
No.
He is,
well,
he does not like them.
Well, I wouldn't say that I don't like roller coasters. I'm not a big fan of the loop-de-loops. I can do the fast turns and all that, but...
Yeah, like Space Mountain from Disneyland.
I was going to ask you, what do you think the maximum amount of fish I can have in my 75-gallon? That's an awesome question, Rick. Thank you for that question. So, if it were me, and I have plans on possibly setting up another 75-gallon for my next tank, I think I'm the one that I'm going to do a setup on. I think I'm either going to go 55 or 75. So there used to be this old rule of thumb where they would say 1 inch per 75 or 1 inch per gallon. That is complete BS. Don't listen to anybody that gives you that line. 1 inch per gallon is not cool, because like, think of it this way. Think of like having an Oscar, right? Think about having an Oscar fish, which is what, let's say 12 to 16 inches. So imagine having that fish in a 12 to 16 gallon aquarium. That would be ridiculous, right? So that's a horrible rule of thumb. The things that you're going to want to keep in mind is what type of fish you're keeping. And I think I know you kind of have like a mixture of like South American cichlids and some community fish in there. And I think you're also planning on having some African cichlids in there. I would basically consider, this is just my opinion. Take, for example, whatever fish it is in there, the biggest one, and I'm not talking about how big it is now, but how big is he going to be when he's fully grown? So let's say your Jack Dempsey, for instance. Let's say your Jack Dempsey is going to be, what do they get? To be 6 to 8 inches when they're fully grown? So just imagine we're counting 6 to 8 inch fish. And I know some of them are not going to be that big. Some of them are going to be 4 inches. Some of them are going to probably be 3 inches. But that's going to give you a little bit of wiggle room, right? Just in case if down the road you get one that's a little bit on the bigger side. So let's just say right now the biggest fish that you have in there, or the fish with the most potential of growth, is the Jack Dempsey. So think to yourself, okay, I have this Jack Dempsey. How many of these do I think would be too many for this tank? For a 75, I would probably do 8 to 12 would be like absolute max, right? That would be my opinion. Now, if you go with like 12, like let's say your Jack Dempsey and maybe like a few smaller fish in there, you could get up to 10, 12 really quick. But that's about the most that I would do in there, Rick. Yeah, that is a terrible 1 inch per gallon. Yeah, I've seen people online talking about that, guys. I have definitely seen that before. So I have my little handy music stand here with the with my tablet on it. Oh, Peanut's got her tablet.
Actually, it's Mom's tablet.
Yeah, same difference. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Samantha says hi.
Hi, Mom. Hi.
I used to love roller coasters and the hammer. So, yeah, it does sound like a cool ride. And Rick, you're scared of roller coasters? Oh my goodness, really? Well, if I get a chance to go on that one, I'm definitely going to film myself on it. So you guys can all crack up at me screaming like a little girl, because you know I will. Huh, Peanut?
If I screamed on that, they'd probably have no ears left.
Well, just think of how I freak out when we go on Space Mountain.
You don't scream.
I'm definitely
You
going to go
laugh.
the cichlid route. I'm taking... Okay, you're going to take all of them out? Okay, so yeah, on a 75, okay. I would imagine on a 75, you would probably be okay with about 10 to 12. Yeah, 10 to 12 is what I'm going to say on that.
You don't laugh. You don't scream. You laugh.
What's up, Samantha? Yes, I do laugh, but I do
You
like
have a nervous. You laugh like that when you're on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
And every turn that
I go,
we go, every turn I scream. I felt bad for you when I sat next to you. You had no eardrums left. I shattered.
Okay,
your
when you
eardrums.
go to the dollar store, Rick, tell everybody to subscribe and tell everybody to hit the like button.
Yeah, try to see.
Everybody at the dollar store.
Try to see who will actually do it. Like where were
Yeah.
you? 7-Eleven?
Yes, I got ripped off on my likes last time.
Yeah.
It went from 101
To
down
like what, 95?
No, 98. Went
98?
down to 98. Yes, Luna does love that ball. Okay, Peter, I'm trying to see here. Okay, 2 ideas. You can tuck Luna into a sleeping bag. Oh, I'm going to go with the sleeping bag already, Peter. I already got that as a plan. Yep, I already got that as a plan. So yeah, BJ, the other day we got to 100 likes. I'm not sure if you were in here for that. I think you were for a little bit, right? I couldn't believe it. We got to 100 likes on a Wednesday stream. That was so awesome. Not that the Wednesday stream is anything bad, but I know people gotta work, you know? Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, BJ, while you're here, do you have any suggestions for t-shirt and merch fulfillment websites? I was trying out Spring. That's the one that used to be called Teespring. And I was also trying out Spreadshirt. Our weather is finally changing and I have been doing a lot of yard work. Okay, well then mine's next. BJ, come on down and do mine next. The backyard is still a jungle.
Is it?
Yeah, Luna has her jungle out there.
I thought you did the jungle.
No, I haven't done the jungle yet. And yesterday,
Oh, whoa.
I was thinking yesterday that I should have probably done that, but I'm really trying to scout out like a lake spot. Peanut, would you enjoy like going to the lake and playing around with Luna in the water
Yeah.
and throwing the ball for her?
Yeah.
And maybe even bring like the tubes down there? And we could like float around in like the inner tubes and stuff? I think it would be fun. I think we could have like a really good old time. Don't you?
Yeah.
Ha! You want to show everybody your doodles?
Sure.
So Peanut's over here doodling, guys.
Do you guys want to see my doodles that I have?
I think they do. I think they want to see your doodles.
Do.
Teespring, Shopify, and web page design.
Wait.
Wix, maybe. There are a lot of sites. Yeah, I do want somebody that has a good record in sending out of the country. I think, which one was it?
Doodle.
Oh, shoot. Which one was it? I think Spring is the one that does send them out. Hey, Jessica. Yes, it is Water Change Wednesday.
Oh,
And
that got on my back. That's the second thing that was poured on my back today.
my near beer just exploded in my face, guys.
That's the second thing that got. That's the second
Oh
thing
my
that
goodness.
someone spilled on my back today.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Yeah. Some boy at lunch threw a half-drank carton of milk into the trash can, but it went over and it landed on my back. I was
Oh my
soaked on the
goodness.
back.
Well, I think half of that is officially on the floor now. Yes,
No, I
it
think
is.
half of that's on me. Like
it's
the
not.
milk
Let me
was.
see. No, it's not.
It's on my shoulder.
Okay, show them your doodles there, Peanut.
Okay.
Show them your doodles.
So I'm gonna go in front of the
Yep,
camera.
go in front.
So these are my doodles. This is Jeff. This is Mr. Goober. This is Fairy. Mr. Spider. And then this is Mr. Shark.
Hold it up just a little higher. That's pretty good. I like this little guy.
Jeff.
Jeff. That's pretty good. Wix is good. So I've heard of Wix, the oil filter, but I've never heard of Wix, the website. So do they make like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff? And hats and all that stuff? I think I'm probably just gonna start out with like a couple of like simple designs.
Thank you, Harley.
Obviously like the classic Luna Pack logo, right? Gotta have that. Gotta have the classic Luna Pack logo. Maybe we could actually have Peanutty draw something. That would be kind of cool. Wix is a web page developing site that people often use. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so, okay. That would be cool to do like some website design. I just wanted to like start out by just getting like some merch. Like I wouldn't mind having like a cool little like official, Luna the Dutch Shepherd shirt that I could wear during the live stream. I think that would be kind of cool. But I don't want to make them like, I want the shirts to be cool and I want them to be good quality. I want them to be something that people would actually want to wear.
And that would last a while.
Yeah, and that would last a while, but I don't want them to look lame. That's the goal. And I don't want them to be too expensive. And I want the website to be easy to use. So I don't know if I have too many wants in there, but that's the goal. Square has been pretty good. Hello, Mr. Jeffy. How are you?
Oh, I gotta ask that to Jeff.
What?
Jeff.
What about Jeff?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
His name is Jeff.
So, Peanut has a drawing. One of her characters is named Jeff.
His full
You
name
run
is
two
Jeffrey.
different businesses off of there? Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. So you recommend Square and Wix. I am so not tech savvy, or I can't even say the word. Tech savvy.
Tech savvy?
I mean, you guys You guys see the setup over here, right? Samantha is the one that knows all the tech stuff.
And Peter, I love drawing.
Peter is just relaxing in bed, he said.
I have like 10 sketchbooks that are full.
Oh yes, Tina is quite the artist, Peter. She is quite the artist.
My favorite thing to draw is people or animals.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good at drawing dogs, though.
Uh-oh, Samantha has good news, guys.
Ooh.
I think this might be some news that I've been waiting for.
I think I know what this is.
I think I know what it is too. Uh-oh. There are even, I gotta back up over here. Let me see. There are even printers to make your own. Yes, I am aware of doing it that way, Harley. And I did think about doing that. But
Bunny?
the ease of use of a website that I can upload my designs into and that they will print and fulfill the orders of the shirts for me, that's pretty appealing. That is pretty appealing. So, I don't know.
Oh, I wanted a bunny.
Yes, so Jessica, I was looking at Spreadshirt and Spring. They used to be called Teespring. Hi Virgil, how are you? And not a bunny, says Samantha. Uh-oh. Well, Rick, Peanut is not getting a bunny, but Samantha has some good news. And also, I hope you told everybody at the dollar store to watch and to hit the like button. I hope you told everyone, Rick.
Well, we do have 22 likes right now.
No Dr. Pepper? No. No Dr. Pepper. But, uh-oh, Peter's got to go.
Night, Peter.
Good night, Peter. Have a good work day tomorrow.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us. Printify, Shopify, both shirts. I'm gonna have to look into those. Yeah, I've heard some good things about Shopify. Oh, I wish, Harley. I wish it was a puppy.
I want a puppy.
I wish. Printify, yeah. So you guys don't remember Teespring? Bernard says, we love you from India. Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you.
What fish would you like to see, JP? Yes, so Teespring is now Spring, DJ. It's still the same. Website, but I think they call it Spring now. You want a little closer shot of the tank? Sure. So I'm in the middle of doing a water change here. I normally wait to do the close-up shots until near the end, but I will go close just for you, JP. How's that? Do I have pigeons?
Pets are like just wild in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we have pigeons outside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys see that? Samantha's getting a new office.
I'm clapping for you.
Congratulations. You heard it here first. You heard it here first on Luna the Dutch Shepherd. Crows are better.
I think
I would agree
ravens.
with that, Jessica.
I like ravens better because if you give it something shiny and you're able to tame it, it'll bring you things.
Yeah, we don't have pigeons except for the ones that are on top of the house that poop all over our trucks. That's the only pigeons we have. Can I please buy one? Well, JP, these fish are not for sale. These fish are in their forever home, JP. Rats with wings is what Harley thinks of the pigeons.
That's what they are.
I kind of agree with Harley on that, guys. Crows are cool, though. Luna is right here, Jessica. She is just sitting right here patiently. She's just patiently waiting, like a good girl with her ball. That thing never leaves her side. And you know what I forgot on Sunday's stream? And nobody reminded me about it. I can't believe you guys. You didn't even remind me. Luna has one more pup cup in the freezer. Yep, she has one more pup cup in the freezer. So do you guys think that she should get that pup cup today?
Yeah.
Racing pigeons fly back home? That's kind of cool. Hey, what's up? Greetings from Mexico. What's up? What's up? ¿Qué pasó? My Spanish isn't that great, but I can try. Bats are rats with wings, yes. Oh, wait, hold on. No, not bats. Bats are cool, Rick. We call them sky puppies.
Sky puppies!
Bats are just sky puppies. Have you seen how cute their little faces are? Oh, check it out. Check it out, guys.
Luna pack.
I think it needs a little bit of work, Peanut, but I definitely get the idea.
It's a rough sketch.
Yes, it is. It's a very, very rough sketch. Flying foxes, yes, those are so cool. Those are so cool. Do you guys remember the flying foxes? Those are cool.
When you said flying foxes, I pictured a fox with wings.
I have a bat house that my brother built me. The bats come out at night and eat the mosquitoes. Oh, that is so cool. I'm a bit jealous on that one, DJ. All right, here you go. Here you go. Boop. Here you go, Edward. Boop. Boop. She's got her tail wagging. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. She's got a sense of humor, guys. This dog definitely has a sense of humor. Oh, I don't know about that, Chris Britt. We had the real Batman in here earlier, so I would be careful with that. We had the real Batman. Bats are mammals, warm-blooded. Bats are sky puppies, guys. It is nighttime? No, JP, it is not nighttime here. It is about 1:45 p.m., so
Almost.
it is not nighttime. Well, congratulations, Samantha. Man, I am so excited, guys. So if you missed it, Samantha said she's getting a new office, so you know what that means, right? That means that she got the promotion that she's been waiting for. So that is definitely exciting. Maybe we'll be getting that boat after all, you guys. Good morning, bye. Well, thank you, JP. Baby bats are called pups, just like dog pups. That's what I'm trying to tell you, BJ. They're sky puppies. Bats are definitely sky puppies. Moving up. Yep, that's right. Peanut,
Huh?
did you read what Rick wrote?
Peter, I'm so slow. I just found out why shoemakers go to heaven.
Sky puppies
they got
with
good
weird
souls.
immune systems.
Oh my gosh. Rick.
Funny. That's funny. I just found out why shoemakers go to heaven, because they got good souls.
Rick.
So Jessica, I'm assuming that you're not a big fan of bats then? We like our bats over here. We are definitely a bat household. All right, I think that's probably good on the
So
pulling
you're
the water
telling me
out.
this isn't cute to Jessica?
Yeah.
It's a baby doll. It's a real baby.
Tell me that is not cute, Jessica. Tell me that is not cute.
It's adorable.
It almost look. It could be Luna's. It could be Luna's puppy. Like Luna. Look.
Just minus the wings and everything else is there.
Yeah, we are a bit batty over here, aren't we?
I love that.
So Samantha, were you here for me spilling my near beer all over myself and Peanut? Thank you. Yes, they are puppies with wings, says BJ. All right. Yesterday when we were eating dinner, I dropped a pea on the table and I told my daughter, oops, I peed at the table. She was like, I'm done with you and your dad jokes.
Harley,
I like that. That's perfect.
Harley, it's a pup fruit bat. It's a little baby fruit bat.
Fruit bat, yeah. I'm a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur, Edward? Well, hey, you know what? We're all kind of a little bit prehistoric over here, so you're in good company. But they got weird immune systems. Both can be true. Yes, and don't they carry rabies?
I think
Yeah.
you're saying you're prehistoric. Have you seen Henry? Hi.
Yes, bats carry lots of virus and.
Hey there.
I know, but they're cute. But like,
They're adorable.
I'm not saying that like I'm gonna get a bat. I mean, although Samantha would have no problem with that. But yeah, I'm just saying they're cute. They are cute little guys, right? I mean, it's still hashtag for Peanut over here, or Bunny for Peanut, right?
Yeah. Where's Catherine when you need her?
I know, Catherine's letting you down on the hashtag Bunny for Peanut. I think, so Catherine is at work, so I think she's just listening. I think she's currently listening. So she might not be here in the chat with you guys, but she is listening.
Did you see what Harley said?
Harley says, oh boy, the squirrel is at it again. So have you given this squirrel a name, Harley? And hi, Carol. There's no message next to your name, just your name. So
She probably did like a space or something.
could that be a space bar?
Yeah.
Peanut?
Yeah.
Whoop whoop. I'm so excited for Samantha and her new promotion. I would sing I'm so excited, but I kind of want people to watch. Hi Mona, how are you doing?
Hi, Mona.
He's going ballistic. That is so funny. What do I think about the yellow labfish? So those are cool. Okay, the yellow lab, that is a cool fish. I had one of those and it was fairly peaceful, but I also had it with some very, very aggressive fish. So he was able to hold his own in there, but I think that they can get a little mean if you try keeping them with community fish because they are an mbuna. So if you're gonna go like the African cichlid route, the best advice I would give is if you're gonna do a yellow lab, maybe stick with all mbunas if you can. If not, then maybe just keep like a yellow lab with like peacocks or something, and you'll probably be okay. Just wanted to make sure I turned this on. Okay. I couldn't hear it over the sound of the tank. All right. So I texted you, but I forgot that you were streaming. Yes, I am streaming. I'm a dinosaur roar? Is that what the...
Roar.
Thank you, Mona. Mona says, your dog is adorable and pretty fish. Well, thank you, thank you. Yes, Edward is a dinosaur. Peanut, do your impression of a dinosaur.
Roar. Yeah, you gotta do the little T-Rex arms.
The little T-Rex arm? Just for you, Edward.
I had a dinosaur, but
Well, thank you,
I
BJ.
gave him away.
So this tank for me, guys, right now is like this is like my show tank. So I am in the process. I want to have the most beautiful, vibrant African cichlid tank that you've ever seen. I want this thing to be awesome. So this is a work in progress right now. So all of these fish that I'm keeping in here are getting primo treatment. They're getting awesome food. They have plenty of water to swim in. They're getting regular water changes. So like when we were talking about water changes and the frequency of doing water changes, I'm trying to make it to where my fish are not stressed out, that they're in nice, fresh, clean water. And yeah, I just want to make it amazing. And I'm also hoping that down the road, when I start setting up the other tank, that I can give you guys some really helpful insights into setting up a new tank, proper maintenance, picking a filter, picking a light, like all kinds of stuff that would hopefully be helpful to like somebody new starting out in the hobby. So yeah, that's kind of the goal with it all. Do a high voice roar? Oh boy.
Who? You or
oh no.
me?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call on Peanut for that one. We're gonna have to call on Peanut for that. All right, come on, Peanut. Do the high pitched roar for. Do the high pitched roar.
Hold on. I gotta channel my inner high pitched voice.
Yes, but you gotta do it on camera because nobody can see you over there. You can come over here and see the tablet, and you can see your little skeleton buddy over there.
I can see his feet. It's fun.
How often do you change your filter?
Rawr.
So I'm running canister filters on here. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Do your high pitched roar, Peanut. Uh-oh. I think she just smacked her her elbow, her funny bone. And I don't think it was very funny. So what I'm running on here, Rick, is I'm running these Aquatop canister filters. I don't know if the camera is picking that up. I have 3 of those running. So that filter right there, that would be comparable to like probably running, sorry for the shaky camera. That would be comparable to running like a like an FX6 Fluval or something on there. That's kind of what that would be comparable to. So on something like that, I have 3 of them on here, so I am by no means like cutting it close on my filtration on this tank. Let's see how good you can see that. I don't know, that's not very bright.
You know there is a brighter setting on that, right?
There is a brighter setting on this? Oh yeah, there is. So these are just the Aquatop filters here. They're still good, but they're not, they're not like the Fluval FX6. They're comparable to that, just cheaper. All right. So, like on a filter like this, honestly, like I could lie to you right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'll be totally honest with you. So I have 3 of them running, right? I haven't cleaned these other 2 in probably a year, if not longer. This filter was set up and changed out because I had an old one that was leaking, so I put the new one on here. That's why it has that tub underneath there. This has been up and running now for, oh geez, I don't know, probably about as long as you've been watching the stream, Rick, because I think I set this filter up like right about when you first started watching the streams. So however long that's been. But I think this filter, I probably won't clean this one out for another year. And what I like to recommend is having like multiple filters. So I think you mentioned that you were using like a hang on the back filter. Now, when you clean a hang on the back filter, or any filter for that matter, take your bucket. So take a bucket like this. I should do that on one of these streams. So take your 5-gallon bucket, right? Get all the filter media out of the filter. So like the sponge or any type of like bio media that you have in there. Put fish tank water into the bucket. Don't run tap water in here. Use water out of the fish tank because this water you've already treated, right? You've already used some sort of like water treatment like Safe. That's what I use, is this Safe stuff. But whatever type of water conditioner you're using in there. And the reason why you're using that water conditioner is to remove the chlorine, right? So why not use this water that's already been treated? Because if you put chlorinated water onto your sponge filters and your media out of your filter, that chlorine is going to kill that beneficial bacteria. So what you'll end up doing is you'll actually start the cycling process on your tank all over again. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Because a tank that isn't cycled properly, you're going to have lots of fish death. And you're not going to know what's going on. But you can actually cause it to go into a new, like a mini cycle. So basically, I guess that was a long way of saying how often should you clean it, depending on your filtration. If you have hang on the back filters, I would recommend always having like a minimum of 2. And don't clean them both at the same time, just in case if you do destroy some of that beneficial bacteria, which I say just in case, but you actually will destroy some of that beneficial bacteria. There's just no way around it. So what I would do is if you have 2 filters set up on there, 2 hang on the back filters, I would clean one, like fill up your bucket full of tank water. You know, you could use like a big pitcher like this. This is what I use. Oh, I don't even have it in here. I thought I did. Oh, here it is. I just use like a big pitcher like this, and I just dunk it in, and I take water out, and I pour it in. I pour it into the bucket, and then I take my media out of the filter and I put it in there and I squeeze it and I just rinse it out, just to get like the fish poop and stuff off of it, basically. and then I shove it back in there. That's it. You don't need to be like overly crazy with the cleaning on it. I found a guy online who has an awesome African Yes, you did find me. No, I'm just kidding. Let me find out his name. Okay. Thank you, Restless Dreamer. Nice fish tank. I appreciate that. Biomedia. Okay. Explain biomedia. So, biomedia would be like, how would I explain this? Okay, so when you have a filter, right, your filter is going to be comprised of different things. So you could have like a large sponge, right? Okay, so this sponge is going to collect like the main stuff that starts to come through the filter. It's going to hit that sponge first. So what that sponge is going to do is it's going to grab like the large particles, right? So then you're going to take from that large sponge and maybe you're going to go down to an even finer sponge. Now that's going to take that water and it's going to get even smaller particles out. Then it's going to hit these little things called bio rings or biomedia or bio balls. There's different names for it. And they're basically just like little pieces of ceramic almost. They make different types. There's some that are like little pieces of plastic, like little plastic balls that have little grooves in them. So as that water, so it's gone through the sponge and like the main stuff has gotten cleaned out of that water from the sponge, right? Then it's going to hit the biomedia. Well, what that media does is as it has water constantly passing through it, it's going to start having little bacteria that form on it. Okay, those bacteria are called beneficial bacteria. So as that beneficial bacteria starts to build up on that media, it would be called biomedia, right? So it's biofiltration. What that's doing is that's actually taking like the ammonia out of the tank, and it's actually taking nitrites out of the tank. And what it does is that bacteria eats the ammonia and eats the nitrites, and that's what's called a cycled tank, is once you have enough biomedia to keep up with the bio load. The bio load would be how much fish are in their pooping, right? Their poop would be considered the bio load. So that biomedia is eating all of that. That's basically how it works. Oh, Ted, come on. You really think so? I don't know if I have a ladder that tall. Bat had to distract Diesel so Squirrel could Oh, that's got to be a riot. That's awesome. Prove the filters are good. Well, you know, I said the filters are good, but I don't know if they're that good. Yes, that's a very good way to put it, Sholin. It's a porous media for bacteria to grow on. Now, you say porous, and things that are porous, like the bio rings and the biomedia that they make for using inside of filters, that maximizes the amount of beneficial bacteria that can grow on there. But you also have bacteria that grows on your fish tank. Any surface inside of your tank is going to have some of that beneficial bacteria growing on it. So all of those things are factors when it comes into cycling a tank. Like when you're setting up a new tank, you don't want to just immediately throw fish in there. I mean, you can, but probably that first round of fish that you're putting in that tank are going to die because the tank hasn't had a chance to build up beneficial bacteria. That's what cycling is. So when you hear me say cycling, that's what that is, like building up the bacteria to handle the bio load that the fish are pooping inside of the tank. And honestly, I don't know about human poop, but I would imagine that beneficial bacteria would probably eat off of that as well. Like pumice or something like that? I think they are like a pumice stone, yeah. One of these times, Jessica, maybe I'll start with one of these filters that I haven't cleaned in a while, and I'll show you guys that. I'll pull that out of there. Maybe I should do a video on that. Peanut, you should write that down as a video idea. You should write that down as a video idea. Cleaning a canister filter. So when you first start a new tank, would you just work on the water and bacteria balance before adding fish? Oh yeah, Harley's talking about charcoal filters. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah. And there's even water polishing pads. So like we've ran the water through the sponge filter, right? Then it goes up through the biomedia. Then people will add chemical filtration, such as, what do you call it here? Charcoal. Yes, they'll use like charcoal. They'll use, it's called activated carbon. They have all kinds of things. And now what that'll do is that'll actually remove chemicals out of the water. And it'll also remove medicine out of the water. So like you'll hear people say like, well, if you're gonna add medicine to the tank, make sure you remove your charcoal filter because it'll actually it'll even remove the medicine right out of the water. So you're just wasting medicine by pouring that in there. Let's see here. Get me out of the graveyard. All right, Albertino, Einsteino, here you go. You're out of the graveyard, my friend. Bye. So, okay, BJ, so when you first start a new tank, would you just work on water and bacteria balance before adding fish? Absolutely. Yes. Yep, that is 100% what you want to work on. And if you're going to add fish, I know this sounds pretty mean, but if you're going to add fish to a new tank, don't add fish that you're totally in love with because they probably are going to end up dying. Maybe add like something really cheap that if it dies, you're not going to be super heartbroken over. Don't go putting like prize African cichlids into a brand new setup tank because if they don't die, they're going to be really miserable and sick for a long time. And you're going to wonder why. And it's because there's no beneficial bacteria. So basically what they're doing is they're swimming around in ammonia. And ammonia is deadly to fish. That's why you need the bacteria. And they also make things where we call it ghost feeding. So when you set up the tank, throw food in there like there is fish in there. And what'll happen is that food will end up rotting and then that will cause good bacteria to grow. You can also add ammonia directly to the tank with no fish in it. Make sure there's no fish if you're going to go that route. The old charcoal filters, yes, and they are still around. Alberto Einstein. That's funny. Albertino Einsteino. It's wonderful to come across informative and wholesome live streams like this. Well, thank you, Abab. I do what I can. I also love the outfit. Well, thank you so much.
We're wearing like the same outfit.
Yeah, Peanut, come here.
I'm
Check it
wearing
out.
Vans, you're wearing Vans.
So we're representing the Johnny Cash in this house. We like Johnny Cash a lot. Hopefully you guys like him too, because he is the man. So, the man in black. Sam Time says, hi.
Hello.
Sacrifice to the fish god, basically. Yeah, so I'd like to install a pool filter. Wow. That would be interesting, Harley. I gotta see it though. I have thought about that too myself. That would be interesting. If you do that, you gotta let me know how that goes. It would be like the ultimate infiltration though, wouldn't it? Caveman Aquatic is his name. Okay, Caveman Aquatic. Yeah, so there's a few fish tubers that I used to watch, Rick, that really did some awesome African cichlid tanks. I'm not sure if you're familiar with KG Tropicals at all, But KG Tropicals is one of like the first channels that I kind of cut my teeth on. KG Tropicals and Ben Ochart. I think he's called Ben O'Cichlids. That was like one of the first guys. He used to do like Saturday streams, and it was called Coffee and Cichlids. Really super nice guy. Really, really super nice guy. And the Vans are classic. Oh yeah, gotta represent the checkered Vans, right? Thank you for the compliments, Ebab. Gotta head out because it's my bedtime in my country, but subscribe. Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the Luna Pack. What, Peanut?
Have a wonderful day. And yes, tomorrow. Doodle.
Hello from Germany. You perform a water change. Yes. We are performing a water change on the 210-gallon tank here. Yep, we keep African cichlids, and then this precious little fur baby down here is Luna. She is the star of the show. We are just her humans, and we are also referred to as the Luna Pack. So if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever we go live, and join the Luna Pack. What do you guys think? Am I getting better at that? Yeah. I'm working at it. Check out Caveman Aquatic. Okay, I will. Uh-oh, what did I miss? You may have been high, but you will never be Johnny Cash in bush eating cake high. No, that's true. That is true, Jessica. But Johnny Cash is, I mean, come on. Johnny Cash is the man, right? But if like a bigger filter outside of the tank, okay, yeah. So Harley, I would totally recommend doing like a canister filter. I was a little bit nervous at first about doing that because I had the hang on the back filters too. I was using the Aqua Clear, and there's nothing wrong with hang on the back filters at all. The thing that kind of got me towards the canister filters is just the amount of filtration you can put in it. You can put, like, I actually have a spare one. Luna, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I forgot. So when I set up this new canister, I didn't even have enough media to fill all of the trays. So let me show you something here really quick. Let me just catch up on the chat real quick. I have that one saved, my favorite meme of all time. That is a good meme. Yes, that's right. Speed, spree, well, I'll just say Spreewald. So I have a little tasty near beer going here. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, thank you. That's what I want, a mega filter. Okay. Then that's what you should get. Luna Pack have a possum day is what Peanut is drawing over here. She's got some drawings going. Okay, so now Harley and everybody, I'm going to give you my little spiel here real quick. Okay, so those canister filters are holding 4 of these trays. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So think of your hang on the back filter, and then think of how much media this thing holds, right? So like when you buy that filter, it comes with a big sponge filter that goes in the bottom, and then it comes with like a little finer sponge filter that goes in the next tray. And then the top 2 trays, you could either do all biomedia, like balls, like I have the little black biomedia balls. You could have that in there. You could have the pumice stone things. You could have all that in there. I keep mine in like little mesh bags so that you can just pull out the bag and rinse it off in that water. And then on the very end, you can put like a fine, like ultra fine, like polishing filter on the very last top bit so that the water just comes through nice and clear. I don't have the polishing filter on this and my water still stays nice and clear, but you could do that if you wanted to. Do I have crustaceans? No, I don't. Do filters also collect harmful bacteria? Like if your fish gets sick, do you have to clean the filter because of that as well? You know what, Jessica? I am not 100% sure, but I would imagine that it does, because if there was some sort of like virus or something that was going around your tank, yeah, it's probably going to be in your filtration and everything. That's why if you have a sick fish, it's probably best to get them out of there and get them into a hospital tank as soon as possible. And I know we were talking about like setting up a hospital tank on one of the previous live streams, but I remembered why I didn't have one set up. Because that's the whole reason why I have this sponge filter in here. So what I could do in a pinch, let's say that I don't have my my hospital tank, I could actually take a net and get my sick fish out of the tank. I could use the sponge filter that I have in there with an air pump, and I could drop that sponge filter in there and have the adjustability to turn up the filter as much as I want. And I have an instantly cycled little hospital tank. And you're not going to want them to have a whole bunch of light anyways, because too much light can actually stress a fish out. So basically think of that as like a nice warm little hospital bed. And you could get, like, if it's fairly cold in your house, you could get a heater in there so that the water's, you want it to be warm, not very bright, and you want it to have the similar water conditions to what the fish is used to. Then you could take and start putting medicine in there if you want. But that was my idea on a hospital tank. You're proof that God has a sense of art. Wow. Well, thank you, Janelle. Sorry, my English is not good. Hey, your English is all good here, friend. It is all good here. Peanut is quiet today. She's over here drawing. Do I like catfish, Rick? Yes, I like catfish. There is like a ton of different types of catfish. So I'm not sure exactly specifically which one, but yes, I like them. I do like them. I think it would be awesome to have a gigantic aquarium with catfish in it, because they get so big. I'm getting really close to the water level on this, guys, so bear with me for one moment. I'm just going to go turn this off. Do you want to make an appearance, Peanut?
Sure.
Show them your drawing?
Yeah. So, I was quiet because I was drawing. Because after my dad said that maybe I could draw a photo and put it on one of the shirts, I was thinking of different poses I could put Luna, like sitting, standing, laying in a blanket. I don't know. So I drew this one. It says, Luna Pack, have a possum day. And I think maybe if my dad lets me, I want to put this one on one of the shirts.
Oh, hi, Haley. Yes, Harley, it is a multiple stage filter.
Hello, Rick.
Yes, it is a multiple stage filter. Hashtag hi for Haley. Yep, that's right, guys. Everybody say hi to Haley. Your world is red shoulder angelfish.
Thanks, Rick.
No, we don't have any angelfish in here, Spreewald. Okay, so methylene blue, yes. Methylene blue is used for treating ick. ICK. It's a nasty little thing that you get going in your tank where you'll start seeing like white spots all over your fish. And there's a lot of different ways to treat it. Some people say to use the methylene blue. Some people say to use salt. Some people say to crank the temperature of the tank to make it really warm in there because ick is like a bacterial infection. So the ick, it only likes, or I should say it doesn't like water that's too warm. It'll actually kill it off. So fortunately, I have never had to deal with treating ick on any of my tanks. I think Rick had to deal with that if I'm not mistaken. I think you mentioned that in one of the live streams that you had to deal with that. But it can definitely be a pain to get rid of. I know that my strategy, what I would do if I was planning on trying to get rid of it, honestly, is I would probably take my fish out of the tank. I would probably put them in some sort of hospital tank, and I would probably crank the heat up as high as I could possibly do it, and I would probably put like, what's that medicine? It's called, I think it's called ICX or something like that, and I would probably use the recommended dose on the thing, and I would just cross my fingers and hope for the best. Honestly, that's about all you can do, because it is really, really hard to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, there you go. Rick says, yes, it was bad. It killed his favorite catfish.
No, Mr.
The thing with
Catfish.
methylene blue is it'll turn everything blue. It's also like a blue dye. So you got to remember that. Like, this tank here has black silicone in the corners, but like some of the tanks, they have the white or the light colored silicone. If you have that on the corners of your tank, it's going to turn it all blue. So if you ever see like a used fish tank that has blue on the caulking, that's what that's from. Where the silicone, yep. This YouTuber has axolotls. I got to read it over here.
It says this
Uses
YouTuber
black
has.
tea when her animals were sick. Huh. Black tea.
Ooh,
I've never heard of that. There is lots of different remedies, guys. I'm not up on all of them here. If you guys ever want me to put a specific angle on this camera, let me know. Or if I'm blinding you out with the ceiling fan light like I just was, feel free to let me know. Hey dummy, your angle sucks. But yeah, no, I've never used black tea. I wonder what the benefits of that would be. The thing that I like to do is prevent fish from getting sick. That to me should be the goal of every fish keeper. Now, are fish going to get sick? Of course. Are fish going to die? Of course. That's part of the hobby. If you can't deal with having fish die, and I know some people get really sentimental and attached to their fish, and I get it. I do too. But if that's not something that you can handle, is seeing fish die, then you probably shouldn't be in the hobby, because it's going to be a lot of heartache for you. However, that being said, understanding how to maintain and keep a healthy group of fish is going to be key to your being happy in the hobby. Like, keeping them from getting sick in the first place is going to be, what's that old saying? I'm sure you guys know it. What is it? An ounce of prevention is what is the thing? You guys know the saying I'm thinking of in my head, right? You guys are all mind readers.
I have one last
An
note
ounce
for the
of
mind
prevention
readers.
is worth I don't know the next part.
I don't even know what you're
Pound
talking
of
about.
cure. Thank you, BJ. Yes. Yeah, it's probably specific to axolotls because they are strange. They are strange. I agree with that. And they're salamanders. I think they're toxic, right? Are they poisonous, Peanut?
They're poisonous to touch with other animals, but a human can touch it for about like 5 minutes, I think.
But you're not recommended to handle axolotls, right?
No, because it can like harm their skin, and they won't be able to protect themselves against others.
Haley, I do not do TikTok. You know what though? We do have an Instagram. So I know that the Instagram is kind of low on followers. So if you guys would be so kind, if you have an Instagram, go over to Instagram and do Instagram.com/Aaron's Life with Luna. You'll see some pictures of Luna on there, so you'll know you're in the right place. And you can even say hi. Send us a message on there.
I don't call TikTok TikTok. I call it TikTok.
I'm cuter than Harley. I don't know about that, Sankey. Harley's pretty darn cute. What'd you say, Harley?
Harley said, "I hope so, Sankey. I'm old and look like a troll."
Hey, I can relate. Don't feel bad, Harley.
Why do you keep going to that corner? Is that corner like calling your name when you laugh?
No. I just keep looking over here at my stuff. No social media? So axolotls are like proto-salamanders. They like turn into salamanders. I guess so. Hey, no social media, that's fine too. I just thought I would throw it out there since I was being asked about TikTok. And no, we do not have a TikTok, Haley. I don't even know how to use TikTok.
I bet you if you ask the kids in my class, they could give it to you like straight away. They don't even hesitate to tell you about that.
I barely even know how to use YouTube, right, Peanut?
I don't go on YouTube as much as you do, and sometimes I have to help you on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys hear that? Yeah, I am like, this is me with like social media, like old man shouts at clouds. If you don't mind asking, are you guys religion? So I would say that I would consider myself a Christian, Rick.
We all Christian.
Yeah. Born and raised.
I have a Bible.
I'm not a huge Bible thumper. However, I do believe in God, and I believe that God is love, and I believe that the Bible is the Word, and But I don't judge anybody for anything if they don't. Their beliefs don't have to be mine, and mine don't have to be theirs. I believe in a free country, man.
I have a golden brown
yes.
Bible.
Hi, Travis. It seems like it.
I added more doodles to my doodle page.
Let's see. It seems like what? That I'm old man yelling at clouds? The kids always get. Oh yeah, I know, Jessica. They are definitely they are definitely more advanced. My grandfather was a minister for 56 years. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, okay. I'm religious. I'm a Presbyterian. As God, I believe when I die, my soul goes onto the roof and I can't get down. Did you read that one, Peanut?
Yes.
Oh, guys. Oh, guys.
You like my monster cheese sandwich I drew?
I am not a Bible thumper, Jessica. I do believe in the Bible, but I will not cram it down anyone's throat.
You like my monster cheese sandwich?
If you're not a fan, I respect that. You don't need to be a fan. I'm not one of those. I'm not here to cram anything down anybody's throat. I didn't even bring it up, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. But I'm not gonna lie.
There.
I am the same, Aaron. Nice, BJ. Yeah, we're not here. We are definitely not here. We are definitely not here to be thumping anything. We are here to give you guys a little bit of a break and relief from all that stuff, right? I kind of feel like this channel kind of gives you guys a little place to just have some entertainment. You know what I mean? A little bit of entertainment, some cuteness from the dog, a little bit of jokes, some fish TV, some education about fish keeping, dogs,
Pictures
community.
that I've drawn.
Yeah, that's why we're here, guys.
Doodle doodle doodle.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
I just made a song up.
Uh-oh, what did Haley spam, Harley?
Haley hasn't said anything for the past, 20 comments.
I know, I wonder what happened.
Well, now she said something. Now Haley said something.
Yeah, Luna is absolutely adorbs over here, guys. She is just and it's funny, just to add one more thing to that subject that we were just on is, there's a lot of different ways that people can go with their YouTube channels. And I kind of, on purpose, have sort of done the channel the way that I have done it, is because I don't really want this to be a political channel. I want this to be somewhere where you guys can come and escape all that crap.
And have fun.
Some of us probably have similar beliefs. Some of us probably have complete polar opposite beliefs. But at the end of the day, you know what? We are all just as important as one another. And I feel that we can all get along and enjoy one another's company. That is the goal of my channel. So take it for what it is, but I think we do a pretty good job of that over here. So that's all I gotta say about that. Good day. Are you saying good day as in you're dipping out, Haley? Or are you saying good day as in have a good day? What is the context with that? This is a great escape. Yeah, that's what it is, Harley. That's what it is. Animals, chat, laughs, right? I should change the name of the channel right there. What is it? Escape, animals, chat, laughs. Heck yeah. That should be the name. That should be the name. And if you notice that I'm trying really hard to not use any bad language, because I want this to be a show that anybody can watch. I want anybody to be able to watch, basically. I don't like putting something on with Peanut around and then every single other word is an F-bomb, Hi from Central England. Wow. How you doing, stuck in the 70s? Hi from the States. W Weep LA Small. I don't know what that means, Haley. Night Owl Recording Studio. How do you feel about rare earth magnets for I don't know anything about those. Honestly, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, BJ. We're not here to judge anyone, and we're not here to cram our beliefs and stuff on you. Nope, that's not what we're here for. So would you mind if I talked about my other business, as you know? Yeah, go ahead. Jessica, I love hearing about that. We absolutely would not mind hearing about that. So CJW, we just got done doing some maintenance on this tank. We did our weekly water change on this. This is a 210-gallon tank, and I keep mostly African cichlids in here, just with the one exception of there is a big blood parrot in there swimming around. Yes, welcome newcomers, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and make sure and hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
That's right, all ages welcome. You can put this on and not have to worry about nothing. Stuck in the 70s, all good, thank you. Have a super fine day today. Well, thank you. What's your opinion on boom clots? I have no idea what that is, so I guess I wouldn't have an opinion on it. What's up, Daniel Brown?
My opinion is I don't know what that word is.
Yeah, I have no idea what that word is. And hashtag hi for Haley. So on top of gunsmithing, I also own a nonprofit for helping LGBT locate and get housing assistance. Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm all for people getting off of housing assistance. That is awesome. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, Harley. Oh, is that what it is? Got it, got it. Well, you know, guys, the trolls are going to troll, right? Hi, Shortsify and Game World. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, hello, hello.
So, I thought of something the other day, guys. And what I was thinking about doing is, and I don't know if you guys think this would be cool or not, but when I went to set up a live stream, I saw that there was a way that I could...
Yeah, Harley, we all voted for Luna.
Yes, we voted for Luna. Okay, so there was a way that I could actually stream with someone else too. So I was thinking about having Samantha do it with me, and we could have a dual camera stream. No, not from there. Why? What's it going to look at? That?
No, I'd like film the fish and it'd be like double fish.
I don't know. Have you ever seen anybody do that, BJ? I think it could be kind of cool. Daniel Brown says, hi, how are you today? Good morning, New Zealand. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you back in the stream. Hope you're doing well too. We got little Luna baby down here. I keep standing in the way and blocking your view of Luna. Game World is from India. We get a lot of viewers from India, guys. That's pretty cool.
We get viewers from all around.
What time of day is it in India right now? I wonder if this is kind of like would this be their morning time?
I don't know.
Aw, Luna would have your vote too, Jessica? Aw.
Luna would have my vote.
Yes. Me too. What? Uh-oh, what's no, Haley? You wouldn't vote for Luna, Haley?
We need a new hashtag. So I was thinking like hashtag vote for Luna.
How to goldfish. I love girlfriend. I love your Korean, my friend. Uh-oh. I think there might be something missing on the translate there a little bit. Let me see. Let me come over here and see if I can just bring that in a little bit. So it's nighttime, 3 a.m.? Wow, you're up awful late then, aren't you, Game World? Haley, why are you just saying no and no? Yes, gunsmithing is pretty impressive, and helping people on top of things is just awesome. It's all good, Daniel. Don't worry about it. Absolutely no problems. What does it look like with the light off? Because I'm picking up your reflection in there, Peanut. I actually worked and was a manager working in social services programs for low-income people for many years. That sounds like that would be pretty rewarding work. You love my girlfriend? Yeah, so if there is anybody in here that is here to troll, make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Hey, there we go. We got another like. Thank you. Thank you, Harley. So what do you guys think? Should I come in a little bit closer? I don't know if you were here, but I've done a whole bunch of interesting things when it comes to gunsmithing. Yeah, I don't think BJ was here for that, Jessica. I don't think she was. The stuff that you've done, Jessica, with the gunsmithing is like way above my pay grade. It sounds like so super cool though. Goldfish. So I don't have any goldfish in here, but I do have some African cichlids in here. Yeah, I didn't think that you were in here. You are under the water, Dylan. What? Okay, I'm good. Let me see if I turn it that way and get the cookie cam. There we go. So this little fella in here is a Synodontis catfish named Cookie. So I like to call this angle right here the cookie cam, because Cookie is inside of his little hidey hole there. So now you are truly underwater, Dylan, with the cookie cam. It's way above most people's pay grade. If you're ever out in Washington, I'll take y'all to a range and let you shoot my collection sometime. That would be a blast. That would be a blast.
Would I be allowed to?
Yeah, I just don't know when we're going to be out in Washington, though.
We'll leave tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a pretty cool range right here by our house. We actually have a few that are near the house. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ben Avery before, but there's a range here called Ben Avery. They do a really cool like outdoor expo thing every year. That's a lot of fun. You've heard of it, BJ? Nest range near me is the West Desert. I think you meant best, right? It's sun and windy day. Is it really? So, Daniel, so you're having a nice sunny day? What is the weather typically like in New Zealand? Yeah, I kind of thought you meant best there, Harley. So, the desert? Yeah, a lot of people do that here too. They go out into the desert. Yep. We are definitely a gun-friendly state, Arizona. I think Utah is too, right? Bingo Boy says, sup. Sup, Bingo Boy, sup.
Hi.
I have some fun stuff that most people haven't shot before. You ever handled a flintlock? No, I have not. That would be cool. Wow. That is so cool. We in springtime quite hot and warm. So you're having a warm day as well? It's pretty warm here today too. What are we at here, Peanut? What are you doing?
Oh, standing.
Be careful with this.
What are we at? Let me look.
Yeah.
It's 94 right now. The high is 95, which it just turned to 95, and the low is 71.
What's the high? 95?
Yeah, we're at 95 right now.
Yes, so now you are getting the Aaron's Life with Luna weather update. I should have Peanut do a weather update. So you get fairly nice weather there where you're at then, Harley. Because it seems like you're always a good like 20 degrees cooler than we are here. Oh yeah, I bet she does too, BJ. It really sounds like Jessica takes wonderful care and also works on rare firearms as well. I'm from New York. It's been decently warm, has it? So it's just kind of been a fairly warm summer, I guess. Late summer, right? I hunt black powder. There's only 2 states that have a committed flintlock season, and one is Kentucky and the other one is PA. Huh. Wow, I didn't know that.
What does PA stand for?
That's Pennsylvania.
Knew it.
Johnny Holt. Johnny, I think you might be new to our stream here, and it's always good to have new people here.
Virginia.
I see you know the wonderful BJ Bumblebee helping us out on the stream here. If you're not subscribed, would you please do so and hit the like button for me?
Subscribe. Like.
Do it. Yes, and also say hi to Haley. The elk hunt is starting Saturday. Wow. Yes, Bumblebee is kind of famous around here, huh? And a cold water fish or hot water? So these fish, I would say, are probably... I would probably consider, I wouldn't say they're hot water. I keep this tank at right around 78 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that would be in Celsius, but... you pulled a tag for elk? Awesome, Jessica. Good luck to you on that. That would be awesome. You are far too kind, BJ. I appreciate that. Yes, hashtag hi for Haley. Hi, Haley. How are you doing today, Haley? Are you having a good day so far? Having a good week? I'm going as a driver. Have up hunting big game 25 years ago. So you're just going to be driving with some buddies? That still sounds like a fun time. You doing good? Well, that's good. Any luck on getting a ferret or any new creatures or anything? If there are good people who love dogs, animals on YouTube, you have a good chance of running it. Yeah, that's true. Yes, I think I have seen you in a couple streams, BJ. And I really do appreciate all of the support that you guys give our channel. I just wanted to let you guys know that before I forget. I do appreciate you guys. And you guys, you know, you make this stream awesome for me. I hope that I'm providing you guys some sort of enjoyment and entertainment. But I couldn't do this without you guys. You really do make these streams possible. So thank you. And that's a sincere thank you from me to you. Appreciate it a lot. It's about to get cool here in New York, though. Luckily, I like the cold. Yeah, I'm with you, Bingo Boy. So here in Arizona, it is so hot. I can't wait for it to get cold. I really do like some cold water. Bushwhacker. One day I might set up another fish tank. Had one when I was in Hawaii. They were all saltwater. Oh yeah, saltwater can be very expensive. You know what? I'm just gonna go in a little bit closer because I can't quite find the angle that I want. So I'm gonna go freehand and see if we can't get a little closer look here. Peanut, would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Would you turn off the light in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Because we're getting some wicked glare. Come on over here and see Ricky. Now that's Catherine's favorite there. I don't know if she's still listening or not, but I am here because I love your content, Aaron, and your amazing family and amazing dog, Luna. You're gonna make me tear up over here, BJ. We really have started a great community over here, guys. We call it the Luna Pack. So if you're not part of the Luna Pack, we welcome you and come on in and join. Get in on the conversation. Whatever's on your mind, guys, let's hang out. That's awesome, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You guys are far too kind. My grandfather was a hunting guide in Canada in the early 1900s and hunted moose and bear. That is so cool. Wow, really? Bear. Man, imagine hunting bear. What is my biggest fish? Oh, and I just missed this one from Christy. Christy says hi. What is the biggest fish in here? So the biggest would be this guy up here. He is a Malawi thick lips. And this guy back here, he is a blood parrot. They are both old, mature fish. If I can get it to focus, there we go. Thank you, Johnny. We got a new subscriber.
Nice.
Yeah, Ricky. So Ricky is quite a character over there. I won't take a moose. I think that is my only no-go animal for hunting. Not that it's hard or anything, but it's really last. Yeah, I would probably agree. I could see that. Yeah. I do know, like, up in Alaska and stuff, people will hunt moose, right? People that are kind of doing, like, what do they call that? Sustenance living. They'll hunt a moose, right? But I completely understand that. I have a goldfish. She's getting so big, she's almost as big as my tank. Well, then it's time to get a bigger tank, Uzi. You can never go wrong with getting a bigger tank or multiple bigger tanks, right? There we go. There we go. We got a hi Haley from Johnny Holt. Oh, I thought it was Haley. Well, Harley is cool too.
Hashtag.
But Harley is hashtag howdy for Harley. He likes his howdies over here. There are bison on an island here in Great Salt Lake. Really? On an island? How in the heck did they get on the island? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, back in 1900, they did not understand the effect on the game and species. That is for sure, BJ. Yeah, we definitely know a lot more about that stuff in today's modern era, don't we? Thank goodness. Let's see here. Take care, everyone. I'll try to stop back in. I'm also a moderator for a few channels. I have to go see if they have a moderator. That sounds perfectly good with me, Johnny. We appreciate you stopping in, my friend. And thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I have ethics when it comes to hunting and fishing. I don't take anything that would be considering megafauna or old enough to be left alone. You know, I mean, I could be totally wrong here, but to me it seems like a lot of people that hunt are that way. Thankfully. It's a beautiful thing to see, though. Responsible hunting, right? My brother and his wife, who is a fish biologist, are always educating about native fish species in the Pacific Northwest. She teaches geotracking and mapping wild animals. Wow. That is so cool. Huh. You guys are like blowing me away. That's pretty awesome. I would love to learn more about that. Do they do like do they teach it like for a living, or do they do it as a hobby, or the buffalo are on Antelope Island? Huh. I'm going to have to look that up. Antelope Island with buffalo on it. Why don't they call it Buffalo Island? Oh man, to be a game warden? Right? My yard, I have 2 very large lots. It's all organic. I keep plants around for native species, no chemicals, and my veggie garden is all natural and make my own compost. That is awesome. So my grandparents used to do that up in Heber, Overgarden area of Arizona. Everything that was in there you could eat, all of it. It was so good going up there as a kid and eating all that stuff. I would just feel so healthy when I would come back. I worked with some fish scientists doing paddlefish tagging years ago. Oh, that's cool. Man, I need to I need to do, I need to do more adventurous things. That's what you guys are reminding me of. I need to get out there, huh? I love nature so much. Like, I just love it. And I have the toy hauler. There's no reason why I can't be out there exploring it. I guess the only thing holding me back is time and money. My sister-in-law does it for a living. Okay, so they are doing it as a job. And also water treatment engineer. Brother owns a wetland environment service, but is retired and volunteers in state. Wow. That is very cool. What is my timeline? So I'm assuming you're referring to the schedule, right, Johnny? So basically what we try to do is I'll give you basically the rough outline is we do Wednesdays live starting at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and Sundays at noon Mountain Standard Time. So 1 on Wednesdays and Sundays at noon. And then we also do picture posts Monday through Friday, as well as a weekly like funny video with Luna on Saturday mornings that premieres at 8 a.m. And then we also do 3 shorts per day, Monday through Friday, of Luna, the Dutch Shepherd. Yeah, that is way awesome. Hi, Cheyenne. You guys, I'm still just over the moon at the fact that Samantha got her promotion. We've been waiting since Monday to find out. I'm just so excited. Hopefully that means we can do a lot more like cool trips. I'm not sure if you were in here earlier, Jessica, but I'm trying to find a cool lake that I can go and do a live stream from. I have one fish on my bucket list, and that is a sturgeon, but it's so expensive to go with a guide. Yeah, sturgeons are awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. I'm so happy for her too. It's so exciting. It's so exciting, guys. It's like a substantial promotion. We've kind of had like our fingers crossed. And I know she's going to be perfect for it. Yeah, welcome some new people to the chat here. We have Cheyenne and Roseanne.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I've seen a lot of new faces in here today, which is great. Haley says BRB. All right. Don't take too long. No, I'm just kidding. I know we have sturgeon in the Columbia River here, Washington and Oregon. I don't know if they can be fished. Yeah, so what would you use to fish sturgeon with? I should ask my brother-in-law about that. He's all about the fishing. He just fishes and throws back, though. I don't think he eats any. Yeah, you can with a fully licensed guide. They have to be catch and release only for good reasons, you know. Yeah. Huh. Okay, gotta go. Take care, everyone. Remember, give a like and leave with a smile. That's right, Johnny. I like that. That is right. And, you know, I have been working on trying to do a little bit more of a professional presentation for these live streams. So I've been working on opening up the stream with a little bit more of like a professional kind of like spiel at the beginning. I don't know, you know, it's like this is so casual on this stream, so I don't want it to be like disingenuous or anything, but just making sure to hit like the key points as far as like you know, welcoming everybody, making sure that everybody knows that this is a chance to hang out with you guys and chat with you guys, those types of things. I think I did a better job on it at the beginning of this stream. Then I've also been working on signing off as well. And I think I came up with a cool phrase to finish off the live stream. So let me know what you guys think of this. So I'm just going to do a little practice. I'm not signing off. I'm just going to do a practice. So thank you guys for watching, chatting, subscribing, and leaving a thumbs up. Make sure to leave with your tail wagging, and long live the Luna Pack. What do you guys think? I've been working on that. Is it lame, or do you like it? Yep, I was working on that for like the past few days. I was thinking I'm terrible at goodbyes, and every time we do this stream, I have a hard time saying bye to you guys because we get into some awesome conversations, and then it's like I'm supposed to just say, well, it's been a good time, we'll see you guys all later, you know, like it's so hard. And so I was thinking, well, I need something official that I can actually say. So yeah, leave with your tail wagging, and long live the Luna Pack. You guys like it?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, cool. Just wanted to get that out there. So when you hear those words, Luna Pack, when you guys hear those words, you know that the stream is coming to an end. Uh-oh, Samantha's talking to the big bosses, guys. So Samantha, did you hear it? See you next time, Johnny.
See you, Johnny.
So you basically, oh wow, it's like deep sea gear? Wow. Yeah, awesome, Jessica. Well, that is exactly what we are here for. Yep. We want this to be a nice, soothing, relaxing, enjoyable stream. We're kind of like unplugging without unplugging. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Good message. I always liked when Roy Rogers sang adios, farewell, until we meet again. Yeah. Hear what? Okay, so Samantha, you know how I've been working on my sign off and how I'm terrible at goodbyes. So basically, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Thank you everybody for chatting and subscribing. And make sure to leave with your tail wagging, and long live the Luna Pack. That's my sign off. Do you like it? Yes, you probably are, Jessica. So, how old are you again? I'm not sure if you've even told us. That's cute. I like it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 30. Okay. So you could be at that age though, like, although you probably are still a little bit young to, yeah. Old as dust. No. Yeah, I like Roy Rogers, though. That's good stuff. Hi from Atlantis. How you doing there, Jeff? What to put in my new 5-gallon? Well, a 5 gallon to me sounds just perfect for a beta fish. What do you guys think? I think I would probably do a beta in a 5 gallon. Yep. Just turned 70. Yes, and so BJ has the same birthday as Disneyland. Just a little fun fact there. Hi, Mr. Gelati. What's my favorite fish? My favorite fish is an African cichlid. And so far, I'm really, really loving this royal blue peacock right here. What do you think of this guy, Ellie? What is your favorite fish? It sounds perfect for a beautiful beta, doesn't it? A 5 gallon for a beta sounds excellent. I haven't had a male beta in a while. Good idea. Yes, I think that that would be perfect for that. I think it would be just perfect. You could make a male beta fish very happy in a 5 gallon. Wow, it's always good to learn from the elders while you got it. Absolutely. I agree, Jessica. Yep. He's beautiful, very radiant. Haha. I don't know much about fish, but my friend has some real pretty beta fish. Well, then you are in the right spot. I know just enough about fish to get myself in trouble, so. But no, I can help you out, Ellie, if you have any questions about fish. I've been keeping fish for about 10 years. Actually, probably closer to, about 10 years at this point, a little bit over. And I do not breed fish and sell them. However, I can help you if you have questions about fish. I'm fairly knowledgeable about keeping them. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I've seen a lot of history. Kennedy, Martin Luther, first man on the moon, Mount St. Helens. Wow. Yeah, I guess you have, BJ. I guess you have. You know, and I was thinking the other day, which is something that's kind of crazy, and maybe you can back me up on this, but it's kind of crazy when you live through something that is going to be a historical moment someday. Do you ever remember thinking to yourself, wow, I am living through something that's going to be historical? But at the time, it seems weird saying that to yourself, right? Even though it is going to be. It's hard to believe it when you're in the moment. Am I wrong, BJ, or am I right? Am I starting to become a wise grasshopper, BJ? That's cool. If I want to get into owning fish, what would you recommend? What would I recommend, Ellie? So that's a good question. I guess it all depends on tank size, water. Like, what is your water like where you live? Do you have hard water? Do you have soft water? Do you have water coming from a well, or are you on city water? Those are things that I would consider. And then I would also consider budget. Like, are you going to do a smaller tank, like the 5 gallon tank? Or are you going to do something large like this? This is a 210 gallon tank that we're sitting in front of. Maybe if you could give me some of that information, I could help you out with some ideas, because it's all going to depend on those things. I have one female beta in my 5-year tank. I now have a 40 gallon and a lizard tank and the new 5 gallon. Oh, sounds like you got a good setup going there, Mr. Gelati, man. Harley is just a pup, BJ. See, Harley, you're still just a pup. I think we are so lucky to have been kids when we were growing up. I would agree, BJ. Sometimes I'm a bit jealous, I can't lie. I'm thinking about getting a piranha. Would that be safe in a fish tank? I don't think they are, James. No. I would do a hard pass on that. A very wise grasshopper. Thank you, BJ. I agree. I'm fairly young, but the fact that I technically was there for COVID-19 is a weird thought. Yeah. Yeah, that was history. We lived through history. That's what I'm talking about. But you don't realize that you're living through history in the moment unless if you actually stop to really think about it. Then it's like, wow, I lived through history. That's kind of crazy. I know it doesn't seem that profound, but it is kind of profound when you think about it, is it not? I used to stare glossy-eyed at my friend's huge tank, and I've always wanted one of my own. I have no idea if my water is soft or hard and whatnot, but I would be using city water. Okay, so chances are, if you don't mind me asking, what part of the country are you in? But you don't have to answer that. But yes, absolutely celebrate 80 subs. That's pretty cool, Bad Pikachu. Okay, so city water, let's just say you're somewhere in the middle. I would probably recommend starting off with things like black skirt tetras. They're pretty hardy and they're cool looking fish. They're kind of a silvery color with a black tail. And you can get them in groups for fairly cheap. Black skirt tetra. And then I would also recommend things such as like gourami or rainbow shark. And I would recommend starting off with a tank as big as you can fit in whatever area you're going to put it. I would just start with a bigger tank, rather skip all the tiny little tank stuff and go from there. Do you think you could fit something like a 55-gallon? Remember when I was sick as a toy? So
I think he meant, remember when sticks were toys?
So I missed something here. Hard to imagine anyone will ask me that in 50 years. Yeah, but you know what? They probably will. You know what else though too, everybody? If you're what's the word I'm looking for? We could actually say we were born in the 1900s. Is that weird or what? I was born way back in the 1900s. I live in British Columbia, Canada. Okay, so I'm guessing, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you guys probably have a little bit softer water, I would just assume. But there is a way to test the pH. Basically, how about this? I'll tell you things that I would probably avoid as beginner fish is anything that's going to get really large. So that would be like Oscars, arowanas, red-tail catfish. Basically, any of the large catfish I would avoid. I would start with small community fish. That would be like your black skirt tetras, gouramis, rainbow sharks, things like that. Rainbow fish, mollies, those types of things. Type 1 in the chat to join the Betta Gang. There you go. Yep. Lawn darts. Yeah, I can't imagine why those would be banned. Black skirt tetra, tank as big as I can fit, and a rainbow shark. Wouldn't that be dangerous? I have no idea. 55 would fit in my room perfectly. Yes. Okay, so do a 55-gallon. And are you familiar with how to set up a tank and get it cycled so that it's ready for fish? Wow, to think of the toys as entertainment have changed. Yes, they have. Yes, you're born way back in the 20th century, BJ. I want a set so bad. Bring them back. You'd have to build them. Yep, they are outlawed. Okay, Samantha, see you soon.
See ya, Mom.
Grab a Dr. Pepper, says Harley.
Yeah.
No, I am not. Okay. I think I'm caught up here with the chat. So I'm going to give you a brief little lesson here on cycling the tank then, if that's okay, Ellie. If you have a minute, I can explain the process to you. Freddie Badge says, fish. Yes, we have lots of fish. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is get your 55 gallon, set it up, fill it with water, and put in or select the filtration that you're going to use. So I don't have any hang on the back filters in here, but they have filters that literally hang on the back, hence the name hang on the back. They also have filters like this, which are called canister filters. So inside my stand here, that's a canister filter. That's what I use on here. I have 3 of them going inside of this tank. So you're going to fill it with water, set up your filter. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to either purchase some ammonia and add that to the water. You can also start feeding the fish tank with it empty. So just get some fish food and just start putting it into the empty tank and let all that fish food go into the water and start to rot. Just leave it in there. I'm going to flip on a light here really quick. I'm just going to get a light so that you can see. Okay. So there's the other filter. You're going to want to get one of these. You're going to want to get this. The API Freshwater Master Test Kit. That's going to come in very handy when you're setting up your tank, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. If I can ever get the lid off here. Okay. So inside of your test kit, what you're going to have is you're going to have these little test tubes. Are you still here with me, Ellie? I'm going to explain that in just a moment. So what you're going to have inside of this test kit is you're going to have these little test tubes, right? And then you're going to have these little bottles, and it's going to come with a little booklet that has instructions for testing for each of these things, okay? So basically, I'm going to try to make this as painless as possible, but as informative as possible. Because what you're going to be trying to understand is cycling a new fish tank and getting it ready to add fish. That's what we're talking about, right? So we have our tank set up with no fish in it, and we've been putting empty food in there. What that food is going to do in there is it's going to rot. And what's going to happen when it rots is it's going to turn into ammonia, because ammonia is what we're going to start with to get the fish tank starting the cycling process. So that's ammonia right there. That's the first thing that you're going to be looking for, okay? The first thing you're looking for is ammonia. what you're going to see, I would just leave it in there. Put the food in there and leave it in there. We're trying to make that water nasty. That's what we're doing, is we're trying to make that water nasty. You can, I think now they even sell just ammonia. If you can buy ammonia and put it in there directly, that's even better. What you're trying to do is get your water nasty, because what you're doing is you're creating an environment where bacteria is going to build inside of your filters and inside of your tank. So once you see this ammonia turn to this dark green color here, when you test, then eventually it's going to come down and you're going to start seeing nitrites. Then you're going to watch your nitrites go up. Now, both of these two are deadly to fish. So what happens is a lot of people will get into fish keeping, right? They'll buy a tank, they'll bring it home, they'll fill it with water, and they'll put fish in there. The fish start eating food, and they start pooping. And then as soon as the tank starts building ammonia, the fish start dying. That means that that tank has not been cycled. So that's what you're looking for. You're going to get ammonia, then it'll start to build bacteria that feeds on ammonia, and the waste from that bacteria is going to be nitrite. So the ammonia will start going down to 0, and then nitrite is going to start to rise. You're still going to be showing 0 on nitrate. Okay? So that'll be the final stage of cycling your tank. The nitrite is going to come down. So this ammonia and nitrite will be 0. Now you'll start building nitrite. Okay? Now when you start to get to about 40, that means that it's time to change the water. Okay? So what you're going to do, that's what I did during this live stream today, is I have this water siphon here. So maybe check back on next Wednesday's stream and I'll be doing another water change. But I use this hose and I change the water. So basically what I do is I go in here and I pull out like 50% of the water out of this tank, right? And then when you add new water, you're also going to want to use something to treat the water with, okay? So what I use is I use this stuff called Safe. And what you're looking for is you're looking for something that's going to remove chlorine. Because what chlorine does is it kills your beneficial bacteria. Is that kind of making sense? I know it's kind of a lot, but I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you. So when you put in the water, so you're gonna water change, right? You're gonna pull some of the water out, and then when you add the water, make sure you treat it with something that removes chlorine, chloramine, and ammonia. So this supposedly will actually remove ammonia from your water. So I would not put this in. Don't use this when you're trying to grow ammonia. So don't like when you first set up the tank, just put the water in there like normal, because it's not going to have any fish in there yet. That makes so much sense. My sister used to have one of those hoses in our bathtub, and she always got in trouble for leaving her fish mess in there. Yep. And what you'll do with that tube as well, not just removing water, is eventually when you have a bunch of fish in here, you're going to actually be gravel vacuuming the bottom and getting like any fish poop out of the bottom down there. But that's what you're going to want to see. So now let's say that you have your tank up and running and you're seeing your nitrates starting to rise. Like even if you're getting like somewhere in here, like that orange, like 10 to 20 parts per million of nitrates, you're good to start adding fish. And then what I would do is I would add fish slowly. So what I would do is maybe go down and pick out like a couple of fish that you like. Maybe let's say do like, let's say you do like 2 black skirt tetras and maybe 2 mollies, right? Just little bitty fish. Let them swim in there and test your water like once a week. And you're not going to need to do a water change right away. I've let my tanks even get up here pretty high towards, you know, the 80 range on the nitrates. So don't be worried about having nitrates. The things you really need to be worried about are ammonia and nitrite. Now, on this side, you can see it also shows pH. So you can also test the water hardness of your water. So if you were keeping a fish that was like, needed to be specifically in a type of water parameter, like something complicated, like discus, for instance, they like really low pH water. That's what that would be for. What are you guys talking about here? Driving standard? Yep, I wasn't allowed to drive unless if I could drive a vehicle with a stick shift. Yep. I want a 57 Chevy too, Harley. Yes. Everybody hit that subscribe and like button so that I can get myself a 57 Chevy. Make this channel huge, guys. Tell everybody you know to subscribe. Yeah, no problem, Ellie. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. You can always reach out to me too. There's an email on my channel. You can email us directly if you have any questions that way. And you can also leave a comment. I try really, really hard to reply to every single comment on my channel. I realized the other day that YouTube wasn't notifying me of all of the comments, which really bummed me out because I saw some comments in there that were like 3 weeks old that I never responded to. And I try really hard to respond to every comment. So if I don't respond to one of your comments, guys, it's probably because I didn't see it. Just throwing that out there. What's up, Jerry? Just saying hi quick. Sitting in the greenhouse editing and babysitting Jax. Appreciate your comments. Love the continued nonstop Luna shorts. I don't want to see any more classics till next year. Did you have a good time at the... So you had a good time at the car show, I'm assuming, then? You don't want to see it. Well, if you don't want to see classics, then you're in the wrong spot, my friend, because we're all classics over here. We were just talking about being born in the 1900s. BJ is the same age as Disneyland, just to put that into perspective. Sorry, BJ, I couldn't resist. 1,000 cars. Oh my goodness. Isn't that weird? Like, I've been to the Barrett-Jackson car auction, and I've been to, like, the Good Guys car shows and stuff. And it's so weird, because after a while, you're just like, oh, yeah, big deal. Big deal. You know, Cobra 427, you know. I've seen a dozen of those today. Like, it's no big deal, right? Oh, 57 Bel Air convertible. Yeah, big deal. I saw 25 of those earlier. All in a row, too. All of them original and numbers matching. Yeah, big deal. It's weird how you just get, like, so desensitized to it. I do care a lot, Ellie. I really do care a lot, honestly. I really do. I've met some great people through this channel, and I really do consider them my friends. And I hope that they would consider me the same. And yeah, we call it the Luna Pack. So anyone's welcome, and we love newcomers. And we just have a good time over here. We talk about fish, we talk about dogs, we talk about cars and trucks. My daughter Peanut, she's in the other room, but on Sundays she does like a little magic show. And yeah, it's literally just about positive, good vibes, having fun, and kind of a little bit of a release from like the weekly boringness. That's kind of what we strive for. How's it going, Serena? You love Romania. I have never been to Romania, but that would be a fun trip, though. I'm sure I would love it. I try very hard to keep it positive, for sure. Yep. Yep. The Luna Pack. I love this stream. Awesome. Such a nice atmosphere. I'll be sure to try and check again. It's very interesting. Just chatting and informative, too. Yes, Ellie. So we go live on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm not sure what that would equate to where you're at, but like we do Wednesdays and Sundays. So, and then after we film a live stream, I put it up so you can rewatch it if you've missed something. But yeah, being here is what definitely makes it, because then you get to interact. I know that definitely makes it a lot more fun. So Wednesdays and Sundays. You had a 57 back in high school? Dang. That's cool. That is cool, Harley. The coolest car I ever had was a 68 Camaro. I think I told you guys about that one. That was my baby. There's a collaborative section in doing shorts. Yeah, I saw that too, Jerry. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I think we should try it. And you know what else that I noticed recently? I don't know. Do you ever go live, Jerry? Because I noticed something the other day and I was kind of talking to everybody about, but yeah, Ellie, absolutely. I'm also thinking about doing some standalone videos on that subject too. As soon as I get the chance and money to, I'm going to set up another tank in this room, because this is the only one that I have going. Sorry to change gears on you like that, Jerry, but I wanted to say that before I forgot. I do plan on doing some videos setting up a new tank, Ellie, as well as maintenance and the whole thing, because it seems like people find that very helpful, and I love helping people out, so might as well share the knowledge. But yeah, it works on a collaborative live too. I don't know, do you ever go live, Jerry? But I was thinking about doing it with Samantha too, because then we could have like a dual camera. Would you guys find that cool? Like on the Sunday stream, we could have like a Luna cam. We could have two cams going. And then I also thought about setting it up. Now, I don't know if I could pull this off, but like having somebody else join me on a live. I think it would be cool to do the Jax the Dutch Shepherd channel. Maybe we should collaborate on some of that. Email me, Jerry. Send me an email. It's aaronslifewithluna@gmail.com. Send me an email and we can set something up. I think that would be cool. I helped my grandfather build a 51 Studebaker, and my first car was a 68 Mustang Fastback. That's awesome. Old vehicles were simple Yes, they were. That's right, BJ. Because you know what? Didn't GTO stand for gas, tires, and oil? That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing the knowledge. I tend to learn better by questions, and videos don't always do the trick. I totally think you should make a beginner's guide. Yeah, that's the plan, Ellie. I've been talking about it for a while. Now I just need to get my butt in gear and do it. I just need to do it. I've actually been looking at some fish stores around me, and I think I have an idea of something that I want to set up. And I almost forgot something, Ellie. So I have a very special fish in this tank. Well, he's special to me. But this guy back here is Ricky. So this is another really cool fish that you can keep in a 55-gallon. I know that they're not very pretty to look at, but I will tell you one thing. They are very hardy fish, and they start off really small, and they're super cute when they're young, and they are such characters. If you get a pair of them, they will constantly be playing with each other. So Ricky had a partner. It was Ricky and Lucy, like I Love Lucy. And his partner passed away. Ricky is a very, very old blood parrot, so he's pretty chill now. But they are super easy to keep, and you can keep them with just about anything else. Like you could have them, like I have them in here with African cichlids, so, and he's doing just fine. They are very courageous fish. They're confident fish, and they are funny. They are fun to watch, especially when they're young. So that might be another fish for you to consider as well. Do I have another aquarium? No. So Mr. Gelati Man, I do not have another aquarium at the moment. I was just talking about setting up another tank. I used to at one point have 5 in my house, but I was honestly thinking about getting out of the hobby for a little while. And then I just decided, you know what? I think I'm going to start restocking this tank. So the peacocks that you're seeing in here are fairly young. Like these guys are fairly young. So, no, but it sounds like I'm going to be doing some more tank content. Jack's Cam, Shop Cam on a live collaborative. Yes, that would be cool. Awesome job. Awesome job, Jerry. Yes, guys, and if you're not subscribed, go over to the Vintage Ford channel. He has some awesome stuff of like old Fords and car shows and wrenching on stuff. And he, very awesome presentation on the videos as well. Really nicely edited. I need to take some pointers from him on that. And then he also has a beautiful male Dutch Shepherd like Luna. Luna is a Dutch Shepherd. He has a male named Jax. So subscribe to both of his channels, the Vintage Ford channel, as well as Jax the Dutch Shepherd. So you do like Ricky. Okay, cool. So we got another fan of Ricky in here. We have a member of the Luna Pack, Catherine, and that's her favorite, is Ricky. Don't be mean to Ricky. He's very beautiful. What is... Which... Oh, Ricky? Ricky is a blood parrot. Don't confuse it with parrotfish. I don't think parrotfish is the same. He's a blood parrot. Oh, the cars and trucks. Yeah, I know, Harley. If only we still had them, right? Studebakers are cool. They are rare, though. Yep. That's right, Jerry. I keep forgetting. You're in Canada, right? Well, if the Sun ever decides to release a huge imp, the Studebaker and Pontiac will just fine. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, that's Ricky. And you know the thing with these blood parrots too is like they will kind of change color a little bit. So sometimes he's a little bit on the pink side, and sometimes he's really deep, dark orange. And honestly, the darker orange they are, the happier their mood. So when they get really stressed or unhappy, their color will start to fade. So I know that Ricky is an old man, so he doesn't really get super bright orange anymore. But when he was younger, let me tell you, he was a nice, beautiful dark orange. Almost not quite as orange as these guys, but when you see them as little guys, they're all happy-go-lucky, right? Little young fish are very happy when they're young fish. So definitely check out the blood parrot. I think that's what I'm gonna put in my startup tank. Yes, thank you, BJ. Did you just plug? Yes. So do the vintage Ford channel, and also BJ, are you subscribed to Jax the Dutch Shepherd? He is very demanding, but he is absolutely adorable. He is adorable. Blood parrot. What a radical name for a funny looking guy. Yes, you will love them. They are super cool. I guarantee you will love them. And they're pretty easy to find. Now the thing with the blood parrot too is, so you see the size that he is. Well, he's not capable of completely closing his mouth. So you don't need to worry about him like beating up on another fish. He'll chase them around for sure. He's actually the tank boss of this tank. But he won't, yeah, the pink bone short, that was funny. He is like, I think Jax has by far more energy than Luna though, for sure. Even when she was younger. I don't know if it's like a male dog thing or what. Yeah, the dark orange. So I have two. Now these are called blood parrots. These are called dragon blood. I don't know why. Maybe because I just did a water change, but there's like a lot of particles floating around in here. I'm not quite sure exactly why. But the dragon blood, those get very, very bright. Yeah, I think it is a male dog thing. Yeah, Harley's got just a few Hot Wheels and die-cast cars over there. And then this one, this is a Blue Regal, Ellie. Also a peacock. So they're, these guys would be in the same lake together. Here's an albino. This is an albino sunshine. So Luna's actually pretty chill then, isn't she, guys? I think Luna is definitely a pretty chill dog. She has a funny sense of humor though, guys. Luna knows when she's being funny. And whenever I laugh, she wags her tail. Like, it makes her happy when I laugh. It's so funny. Like, let me see if I can get her to do it. Do you see her wag her tail? Good girl. Yeah, Luna's our little baby. Huh.
Yeah, Luna's a baby.
She is a goofball though. Like, she definitely tries to make me laugh. It's hilarious. And very chill. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I've watched her before, and like something will crack me up or make me laugh, and you know, and I'll look over and she's just watching me with her tail wagging. What did I miss here? Search diecast year model. You might find one out there that you can order. That would be cool, yeah. Luna, you look so sleepy though. You do. Are you already pooped out? Huh? Are you already pooped out? Oh, you know what, guys? Nobody reminded me to do the Luna Cup or the Pup Cup.
We still technically have time.
Peanut, do you want to get me the Pup Cup?
Yep.
Luna, do you want a Pup Cup? Do you want a Pup Cup? We got a little doggy ice cream for her, guys. We were going to do it on the Sunday stream, and I totally forgot all about it. We were going to do it for Peter's birthday, and I completely forgot. I was having a little bit of a rough day on Sunday's stream. There was all kinds of crazy stuff going on outside. I could just hear, like, motorcycles riding up and down, people, like, yelling, and my camera is going off, people walking by. I was just like, what in the world? Ooh. What's up, Rick? You're back? Just made an early dinner? All right. Well, let me see if I can find a good spot here where I can kind of post up. I wonder if I could make this like a funny little short or something. All right, Jerry. Yes, drop me an email, please.
See ya.
We'll collaborate on something, my friend. Luna. Luna. Look at that focus, guys. Are you excited for a Pup Cup? Huh? Are you excited? What flavor? Which flavor is this, Peanut?
That's the bacon and cheese one.
Ooh, bacon and cheese. Do you still have your microphone on? Peanut?
I have it next to me.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't know if anybody can hear you. There you go. There you go. Peanut can try it and tell us.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I know, she was like all excited, wasn't she? Pup Cup for Luna. Peanut, if you do it, I'll give you a like.
How about you still give us the like and I don't do it?
Right? So Rick, did you notice on the stream the other day that the likes went down to 98 after the stream ended? I was like, what? Why did... I was like so bummed out. I was like, man, we had 100 likes on that stream. I think it was at like 103 or something, wasn't it? And then I ate the... maybe people took their like away. Did you notice that, Rick? Did you see what he said, Peanut?
Yeah.
He said, you're good because I already gave you a like.
Thanks. Thanks,
Must have been the 3 people at 7-Eleven. I guess so. They probably went on there and hit the like button when you told them. And then they probably went back and saw my face when I was eating that milk bone. And they were like, nope, I'm taking my like back. All right, BJ. Take Sherman out.
See ya, BJ.
Give Sherman some pets and love from the Luna Pack.
See ya, BJ.
Oh no, Harley.
Your pooter died?
Yep, the pewter died. This has been a pretty long stream, guys. I figured I would kind of make up for Sunday's short stream. I'm so determined to see you drink the fish water. Yeah, so 300 likes. That's all we need, Rick. So
No, he said 200, didn't he?
No, 300.
I said 200.
No, 300. 300. I remember it was 300. We can go back and watch.
Oh, yeah, wait, no, I remember now.
Yes, that's right, Ellie. So sometimes it's my brilliant
BJ.
idea
Have a good
to
rest
tell
of your
everybody
day.
if we...
Say hi to your doggo for me.
What, Peanut?
I was just
Oh.
saying bye.
Oh, okay. Bye, BJ. Yes, say hi to Sherman. Yes, so every now and then, for whatever reason, I get the brilliant idea that I will do certain things for likes. And last time I said if we got to 100 likes, that I would eat a milk bone. I've even tried this pup cup ice cream, and people were saying, it's just whipped cream. I'm like, no, this is actually dog ice cream. And it is not tasty, let me tell you that.
It has absolutely no flavor.
Oh no, it has a flavor, but it is nasty. What was the other thing that I tried, Peanut? Do you remember?
I know you tried the turkey thingy that we got.
Oh no, it was the chicken bites. So the chicken trainers.
Oh, the chicken trainers.
So that's another thing, Ellie. We have such an awesome community here that people have actually sent stuff for Luna, and Harley has sent things to us, and BJ, and Luna actually has her own Amazon wish list, if you can believe that. It's pretty cool. So, oh yeah, I tried the bacon. Yep, I tried the little bacon strips. And then somebody sent these little chicken trainer dog treats. And I tried those.
Beef liver things.
And so on the last stream, I think Rick asked me, well, how much would you do for... I thought maybe you did say 200 likes. But I said I would drink fish tank water. So... yeah, I guess I'm just glutton for punishment over here.
You are.
I did try the bacon. That's right. It was the bacon strips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The bacon strips are weird because for like the first... You tried them too, Peanut.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Rick, I remember that now.
They were
They were so nasty.
like the
Oh
flavor
my
when
goodness.
you first put it in your mouth and you started chewing was like, this isn't that bad. Until you actually started chewing it more and more, then it was just nasty.
Yeah, it was.
It was like...
Hi, Jacob.
It was to the point I was ready to like not throw up, but like spit it out everywhere. It was nasty.
Oh, yeah. But it was weird, though, because, like, the first little bit tasted like bacon.
Yeah, it did.
So whatever stuff that they put on it, like, on the outside of it, it tasted like bacon.
Until you started chewing it.
Yeah. We're doing good. How are you, Jacob? We're just enjoying a little time here with Luna and Peanut in the other room. And sitting next to the 210-gallon fish tank. And, yeah, that's it. Just chilling. Yeah, that milk bone. Whew, that thing. I had the taste of that milk bone in my mouth for like a day and a half. I couldn't brush that one away. Hopefully we didn't scare Ellie away with the eating milk bones over here. Oh, man. Yeah, and if everybody in here would hit the like button for me, I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe, like, and do all the things and make sure you
Do
make
all the
some
things,
sandwiches.
yeah. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, tell a friend to subscribe to Aaron's Life with Luna the Dutch Shepherd. Oh, that's cool. Did you see that, Peanut? Ellie's drawing Ricky in a sketchboard or sketchbook.
Ooh.
So little Peanut over here is a little artist too. She likes to draw. Yes, this is a very family-friendly channel, guys.
Yes.
Ages 8 to 80 can watch this channel.
Not any age can watch this channel.
Yep. 8 to 80 are all welcome. Yep, that's the thing. I think you got it all, Luna. I think you got it all.
She's like, no, I didn't. I have to get the container too.
Yep. She's just a good pup, isn't she?
She's a wunderbar pup.
Yep. I was thinking, Harley, and it's totally up to you. I know that you could totally say no, and I would completely understand. But, I have this little feature on here where I could go live and collaborate with someone. So if you ever wanted to, you could always go live with me for a bit if you wanted. And it's completely no pressure, but if you ever wanted to, you could do so. You would be more than welcome to go live on one of my streams with me. Well, I'm doing fine today, although I'm kind of disappointed with myself, but that's all right. Why is that? I'm not a very great artist, but I find a lot of enjoyment in drawing, and Ricky is very pretty.
Ellie, did you get to see my drawings in the beginning?
I don't think so.
I even drew some new ones.
So she was doodling here. If you can, I don't know if you can see that, Ellie. But
That's Monster Cheese Sandwich. That's Mr. Shark. That's Jeff's girlfriend. Because he was lonely. This is Spider Bob, and he's saying just hanging around. This is Mr. Spider. This is Fairy Queen. I don't know why.
Fairy Queen.
I don't know why a spider is
Dairy
named.
Queen? I like Goober.
His name is Mr. Goober. And this is Timmy Jim.
That's pretty good. I like it. Ellie says, that's awesome. I love the shark. My favorite is Goober. All right. I like it rough draft. That's funny, Peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're working on getting some merch for the channel, Ellie. So I was thinking about maybe using one of Peanut's drawings for something. Yeah, just go talk to her, Jacob. That's right. Don't be shy. But I totally understand. I was your age once too. And I was nervous too, but never hurts to talk to people.
Nope.
So I'm going to try this. K Quack. Hi. Hi, K. Yeah, that's probably easier. K. I usually find it easy to talk to anyone, but I just can't do it this time. There's something that holds me back for some reason. Huh. Well, how long have you been trying? What is Luna laser focused on?
Probably me.
She's laser focused on you. I like your live and subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I think I'm going to try and come back up here to Ricky so that I can help Ellie with her sketch. Let's see here. Maybe I can get a little bit closer to Ricky. Well, thank you guys. So we got 2 new subscribers right there. Welcome to the Luna Pack. We appreciate it. And hopefully you can join us for more live streams. We try to go live on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. and Sundays at noon. Sundays at noon, Wednesdays at 1. Yep. Oh, geez, I gave him way too big of a chin. Uh-oh.
How many chins does he have?
Yeah, how many chins does Ricky have? That's a good question. So when you get a chance, Ellie, not now because you can't leave the stream. No, I'm just kidding. But when you get a chance, you should pull up a blood parrot and you can see what they look like when they're little. And then you'll realize that Ricky over here is an old man. And he's quite large. He's probably, he's probably at least the size of my hand. Oh, Kay is from Australia. Well, greetings from this side of the pond to your side of the pond. I was just watching a documentary about Australia last night. One of the BBC documentaries with David Attenborough. We are from Arizona in the United States. Jacob is from Greece. Wow. We really do go worldwide over here at Luna the Dutch Shepherd, don't we?
We do.
There Ricky's posing for you, Ellie. He's coming to say hi. He's normally a character.
He's always a character.
Yeah, he does have his times when he just... There are times when he just likes to chill, though. That's kind of his corner back there. I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a little bit on the pale side. So he was really sad when he lost his mate, Lucy. But that's been, how long ago did we lose Lucy? Was that 2 years ago?
2 or 3? 2.5?
Well, we got Ricky and Lucy as a pair, and they were about, like, maybe that big when we got them?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah. But, yeah, here he is up near the glass. You can kind of see he's... Yeah, Lucy was quite a character, too. We used to call her the acrobat, because she would like swim upside down. And at first we thought it was like swim bladder, but she would like completely invert herself and swim upside down. And then she would go back to swimming normal and all the other fish would look at her like, what in the world is she doing? She was a character, for sure. So Greece and Australia in the house. Very cool. And then this, Ellie, these are called OB. This pattern right here where it's kind of like spotted and blotchy, it stands for orange blotch. So if you look up OB, you'll find orange blotch cichlids in all different varieties of colors. OB peacock is what you would look up for that. Well, guys, I enjoyed your company, but it's like 2 a.m. and I have to go get some sleep. All right, Jacob, I completely understand, and thank you again for subscribing, and hope you get some good sleep, my friend.
Get some good sleep, Jacob. Have a wonderful sleep. See you next time.
Take care. I think I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream here shortly. I was hoping that Samantha would be home and we could all tell her congratulations. So Samantha got a job promotion, Ellie. That is my wife. And we are all excited for her to come in the door so that we can tell her a big congratulations on the job promotion. I thought it would be kind of cool to do that live. What do you guys think?
That'd be cool.
You guys want to see that? I was thinking about possibly taking her out to dinner to celebrate.
Yeah, we should.
She really is an amazing person. And she deserves the promotion. She's worked very hard, and we're very proud of her. And she's a great mother to the little Peanut.
She sure is.
Kay says, "Oh, congratulations." Yep. We're very proud of her. She told us midstream. She even has her own office. Can you guys believe that?
With her own printer, she won't have to fix every 5 seconds.
Yeah, she's going to have her own printer. She's excited to have her own printer, guys. Take her out? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking so too, Rick. Like, let her pick, huh? Who is that spotted shark-looking fish? Oh,
That's Cookie.
You noticed that one, did you? So, that is another one of my prized fish in here. Are you referring to the little guy that's swimming upside down on that rock right there? His name is Cookie, and Cookie is a Synodontis catfish. So Cookie comes from the same lake in Africa that this guy would be in, and this guy, and this guy. All of these African cichlids in here, not Ricky, sorry bud. All of the African cichlid fish in here come from the same lake. Their species comes from the same lake in Lake Malawi in Africa. So he would be in the same natural environment as they would. Yeah, Ricky is left out of that one. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, he's an old fish as well. You typically don't see him this large. Yep, I've had him. How many years now have I had Cookie, Peanut?
I've
had him for a long time.
7 years,
7 years.
I think.
Luna seeking the ball. Was Luna looking for her ball in the background and I missed it, Harley? Am I not paying any attention to poor Luna? Did she go outside, Peanut?
Yeah. She left because you were ignoring her.
Poor Luna, you guys. Now Ricky's coming up to say hi. And he'll follow my finger too. He's just not really in the mood to be playing around with me today, I guess. I thought that he would.
He's ignoring you because you're giving all the attention to the other fishies.
Yeah, I guess so. And then this little gem down here, this is called a deep water hap. That one with the black line and the yellow blaze on the fin. Those are really impressive looking when they're big. But he is a juvenile. I sent a photo of my little Ricky Doodle to your email. Awesome. Thank you, Ellie. I also have something else to tell you that you might find fun and cool about our channel. On top of the email, the contact email, we also have a community tab. So in that community tab, you can post pictures or funny memes or if you have a dog or a cat or fish or
any type of pet
animal, you can post pictures of your pets on there on our channel, and everyone in the Luna Pack can hit the like button and comment and check out each other's animals. It's cool.
Or you could
Yes.
draw the pictures of our pets.
Which flounder? It is, yes, it's on the YouTube channel. So just go to the home page of my YouTube channel. You'll see a tab that says community. Just click on that and you should be able to post. And you'll be able to see, you might be already doing it. But yeah, you'll be able to see. Harley has pictures of his pups on there. Did BJ ever post a picture of Sherman on there, Harley? I can't remember. What happened with the autocorrect, Harley? Spreewald Gurk. Which flounder? I'll be able to post in 20. Oh, I gotcha. I didn't know that it did that. Well, I guess you learn something new every day, right? I will check the email though. I check that. I try to check it every day. I know that I have an email in there from Harley that I haven't responded to yet, but I did get your email, Harley, and I'll respond. I do really try very hard to respond to emails and comments, guys. YouTube is not always friendly in telling me when I have a new comment. So sometimes I don't see that I have a new comment. It drives me nuts. I have to like go through and comb through to see if I've missed anything. Because I don't want to be like rude and not respond to your guys' comments. I really do try. So just know that if I don't respond, then I probably didn't see it. But yeah, I did get your email, Harley, and I was looking in the area and I see what you mean about the freeway. It's like right on top of you, isn't it? It is close. I mean, you probably looked at our area though too. We have a freeway that's like right on top of us as well. Also, Ellie, we also do like camping adventures on our channel too, and I'm trying to get in the works. I'm trying to figure out a way to do some live streams while we're out camping. We have a toy hauler that we go out in and take like quads and stuff. What is Ricky doing over there, guys? What is he doing? He's just like staring at something interesting over there. Yeah, that was weird, Harley. The dog colored like a leopard, yeah. Who in their right mind would do that? No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty crazy what AI can do, isn't it? Oh, I can only imagine how awesome the camping is there. Yeah, we are big time camping people too. Now I like to refer to it as glamping though, because we have the really nice trailer and everything, and it is glamping, you know. We got a kitchen and a bathroom and a bedroom and a shower. So I don't know if you really call it camping, but
that's why it's called glamping.
it's glamping, yeah. I would love to go camping in the BC. That would be awesome. Are you heading out tomorrow, Harley? So when are you gonna be back from your trip? I think I think BJ put a picture of Sherman on there. Either that or maybe she just sent me a picture of Sherman. I could have swore that Sherman was on there though. He's a big, beautiful boy. He's a big old boy. Glamping, yeah. I used to go deep into the woods with only a few safety items and an old beat up tent. It was the best. Oh, absolutely. All right, there's Cookie right side up, Ellie. He's claiming his territory in there. So when he does that, he's basically like being territorial. He's showing like, hey, I'm in here, don't come in here. When he's up hiding underneath there, he's almost like lying in wait for food, basically. That's what they'll do, like in the wild. If like a small fish comes under there, they'll swoop in and take them. Yeah, we did the tent camping, and I grew up camping. I've been doing it my whole life, and I don't think you can really go wrong. Even if you have a hard time, it was still a fun trip, right? Just roughing the outdoors is enjoyable, no matter what. The trailer, as we get older though, honestly, the trailer is so nice. And it hauls the toys. So being able to like go camping and come back and not even be tired at all. Like we'll actually come back and feel rested. I can sleep on like a memory foam mattress with my own pillow, and we don't even need a sleeping bag. We use regular blankets. It's so weird. I need to find out where my old sleeping bag is because I'm not even sure where it's at. All used to be open spaces. Miss the old days. No people and congestion. Yeah, just getting out in the middle of nowhere, right? Are certain fish more territorial than others? Yes, they are. Absolutely. And I would say all fish to a certain level are territorial. Just, yes, some are more so than others. So African cichlids they do kind of tend to be more aggressive and territorial. But see, what Cookie does is he likes to hang out in here and wait and hope for the fish that's going to come by that never will, obviously. But it's just part of his nature. But that is his cave. He has claimed that cave right there. That's his home. Hi, Gatlin. How are you doing? I miss those days. Glamping is my wife's idea of camping. Yeah. Hey, you know what though, Harley? When you're old like we are though, I gotta say, waking up in the morning and not being sore and turning on a coffee pot and having some, Pop-Tarts that you just like warmed up out of the microwave is a pretty nice thing. And then you look out the window and you just see like beautiful pine trees and mountains, and you open the window and can smell the pines. I don't know, glamping is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I spend 4 hours driving into the interior BC, and it's perfect for camping, though a long drive. And driving is a hobby of mine. Yeah, right? Hi, Gatlin. Yeah. Are you digging on the fish, my friend? We're just sitting here having a chat in front of the 200-gallon aquarium. 210-gallon. I have some pretty cool spots that aren't a super far drive I think I can make it to one of my favorite spots in about an hour. Like let's say an hour and 15 minutes. But the only problem with that spot is it's not friendly in the summertime. You can only go in the winter. Because in the summer it gets so hot here. Like ridiculously hot. Yeah, it is. It is about 3 hours for you too, Harley. Why is the fish upside down? So that is how that particular kind of catfish hunts. So what he's doing is he's basically waiting inside of that cave upside down like that until something comes in there that he can eat, and then he'll swoop down and get it. That's how he hunts. Hi from the other side of the world. Wow, Saudi Arabia. How are you doing, my friend? And thank you. If I had a family to take with me, I'm sure camping with an RV and warm, soft mattress would be the right move. But alas, I have 3 friends and 1 tent. It's always a great time. You know what, Ellie? I couldn't agree more. Do the tent as long as you can. We've only upgraded to the RV. When did we get the RV? Well, we bought a small one.
We've had an RV for at least a year, but not the same RV.
I think we're going on 3 years, and I've been camping for over 30. So the majority of the time has been in a tent. And there is nothing wrong with that. It's still so enjoyable, especially with 3 good friends. That sounds like a great time. Well, thank you for subbing and hitting that like. I appreciate that. We are doing good. We're just hanging out. This is the Wednesday Hangout stream. So earlier I did some work on the fish tank here. We're in Arizona in the United States. Gotta admit, you got me dry, warm, and cozy. Oh, yes. This last time we were out, it was raining. And we were just sitting inside on our nice, lovely sofa inside of the trailer, drinking coffee with the window open, just the air coming through the screen, and the smell of the rain and the pines. And we were watching the monsters on TV. So I don't know if you call that camping, but it was sure nice. One day I will visit Cali in Arizona, hopefully in 2026. Well, it is beautiful. It is definitely beautiful here, and hopefully you get a chance to visit. It is very warm in Arizona, so I would imagine you're used to the warmer weather, so. Hi, Jojo. How are you doing?
Hi, Jojo.
My partner lives in SoCal, and I've been planning a trip also. SoCal is very nice. Yes, we were just at Disneyland, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yep. Want to go back already. It's so much fun. Yes, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it is. Yes. So I bet you can relate to the heat then. I'm going to keep watching your live stream till the stream ends. Awesome. I appreciate that, Gatlin. So we go live every Wednesday and every Sunday. So if you guys don't want to miss out, make sure and subscribe and hit that little notification bell next to the where the subscribe thing is, and it'll notify you guys whenever we go live. But we try to do Wednesdays and Sundays unless we're like on vacation or out of town or something. And Rick is still here. And I told you we wouldn't disappoint this time, my friend. We are doing a longer stream this time. I'm in it to win it, my friend. And I'm enjoying the good company from you guys, so you guys make it easy. I like my cold weather. Oh, yes, I am so jelly. I like cold weather, and I wish that I could be in some cold weather. But you know what? When we get to the winter months, it's actually pretty nice here. Our winters are actually some of the best, I think. I did, and I will try to see your show again. Thank you, etc. Is that etc. or is that etc.? Which do you prefer? Just etc.? This little blue Regal is, he's sifting through the gravel. You see, he's working on something in there. So what they'll do is they'll pick up little bits of the gravel. They'll sift it through and then spit it out. Oh, I think I hear Samantha's truck, guys.
Yeah, Mom's home.
Can I be your #1 fan? I don't know, Gatlin. There's a lot of competition there. You could try. We have a lot of awesome #1 fans, but I guess there could be more than one, right?
I have more doodles.
Or would that not be #1 anymore? Oh my goodness. Peanut has gone doodle crazy, you guys. Look at all these doodles.
This is Doodle Cat.
You don't know cold weather until you have to go there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I can only imagine. What do you think of the doodles? She just got home, Rick. You guys are all anxious and ready to tell her congratulations, right? Should we tell her as soon as she comes through the door?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations!
Oh, jeez.
Everybody in the chat says
lock the door.
congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I came by way of China.
China, what happened?
Freaking accidents. There's a house on fire over here, so they shut down Olive. Like,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Well, that isn't fun. We were wondering about you. I was thinking about maybe taking you out for a little celebration
You
dinner,
like all my
buddy.
doodles?
I like all your doodles. I thought you said noodles at first, but I think it's.
Can we get a tour of the house? I could give you a small little tour here. So this is kind of like the public areas that we use for the channel. So this is kind of like the dining room area with the fish tank, and then of course the backyard
That scared me.
is out there. We've done some streams out there before,
Old ones.
and then
Hey, Mom.
the very outdated kitchen that needs to be redone.
That we lovingly call the serial killer kitchen.
And then this is kind of like on the Sunday stream. This is the living room. We kind of start out in here, and we go from this room, and then we normally end up in the other room for the what you call it,
Can I turn on the kitchen light so we can see?
the magic show. Yeah, yeah.
We don't need to.
Okay, me.
I love Winnipeg. I was there for my 10th grade year.
The battle.
I have never been that far up north there. Yeah, Harley. Luna keeps going in and out.
You can, yeah.
She has a couple play pools out there. I should show you guys real quick just how out of control the backyard is. So here's the very, very cluttered laundry room and storage room. It's kind of like a catch-all room. And then Luna has her little play pool set up out here. And there is her jungle. So welcome to Luna's jungle. You guys think that I need to mow that grass or what? Come here, Luna. Just to give you an idea how tall it is. Come on. You can barely see her when she gets in the deep stuff. Got the trailer there. The old above ground pool. Plans on doing some work over there. And then the toy hauler. And then of course you got our little buddy here. Buddies. But yeah.
Did you like all my doodles?
That's kind of what we got going on here, guys. Got our little makeshift tiki room out here.
Oh, you did have PE?
Yeah, so that we can do some little parties out here on the patio. Our lovely comfy recliners. Glamping is right, yeah.
Yeah, I hung out with Big Boss.
Yeah. It's pretty nice one. I plan on doing a little tour of this thing. Some people were interested in seeing a tour inside of it. But yeah, it definitely makes it nice, guys. Having a bedroom and a potty and a shower and everything. And Luna loves it too. You're in your pool. You're gonna get all wet though. You're gonna track water all over the house. That is just a second house though, isn't it?
No.
It's actually not terrible out here. It's starting to cool off. So Harley says celebration in order. Sam gets a queen's dinner tonight. You guys have dirt bike? Because I do when I'm only 7. Nice. We do not have dirt bikes, but we have quads. So that's one right there that isn't running right. So it's not in the trailer, and I'm currently fixing it up. It needs some carburetor work, and then I put some new grips on it, and it needs a new seat. I put new tires on it. I put new straps on the Nerf bars. I did a new coolant reservoir on there. What else? I think that's all I've done to it, but yeah, it needs a little bit of love and attention. But yeah, that's what we do. We ride quads.
Oh no, not the Wubba.
Oh no, you put your Wubba in the pool, Luna.
She's like, yes, I did.
She's quite proud of herself, Harley. Every time I see an RV, I picture the one from my cousin's property. It's on the side of a mountain, and I remember waking up to that view, morning fog.
It's a weird color fire.
What did I miss here?
Oh, wow.
Oh, stream? Are you saying, does Ellie stream? Yeah, I guess I never asked you that, Ellie. Do you stream or anything like that? I would love to have this thing on the side of a mountain. So we do a lot of camping trips up north, I should say, that are kind of like in the woods and in the pines. You can see some of our adventures. I actually have a playlist, and I've been starting to build up a playlist of Luna's family adventures, and you can see some of the trips that we've gone on. Yeah, she's got 2 of her own pools. Isn't that funny? What's broke on this one? The only thing that's broke is just the carburetor needs rebuilt. That's it. That's all that it needs. I already took my massive one down. Did you have a big one like that you took down, or kind of more like one like this? I used to stream with a group of friends. If I were to stream, I think I would do music and art, just chatting while playing instrument. Yeah, that would be cool. You should do that again. Well, what do you think? It's your call. Are you hungry at all?
I'm starving.
Do you want to
I'm
not
eating
cook?
through my entire lunch. So I haven't eaten anything today.
You haven't eaten anything today?
I had a banana.
A banana.
That's about it.
Wow.
Look at Luna, she's sniffing the air.
Well, it's because she can smell the fire that's over there, probably.
Yeah, I guess there's a house on fire somewhere nearby.
can
That's
see
not
the
good,
Smell the
guys.
smoke from-
You can see the smoke.
I like
right over
mountain. I live in a mountain for 2 months. Nice cold morning and cozy nights.
a little
Ooh,
bit of
yeah.
rain, and this is what our backyard turns into.
No doubt. What's up, Furry Art?
I say a
You're
little bit of
you're
rain.
checking back in, and we are just about near the end of the stream. Samantha got a big promotion at work, so everybody say congratulations, and we're gonna take her out for a nice celebratory dinner.
there. Yay.
In order for me to stream, I have to get to 50 subscribers. Yes, that's what it takes in the beginning, and be patient and just put out a little bit of content here and there. Maybe practice some of the things that you might be doing in your streams, and you'll probably get enough people to unlock that for your channel. Furry Art is eating ice cream.
Ooh,
That actually sounds good.
sound good.
Ellie says, congrats, Samantha. That's great news.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Should we go back inside with our wet Luna over here?
Ah, oh well. Sounds like I don't have to clean the house anyway.
I know, right? She always comes in and tracks her little muddy paw prints. Well, guys, what do you think? Should we wrap up the stream?
And feed the Sam.
So AZ Builds is my like, what would you call it? Like the username, I guess. The channel name is Aaron's Life with Luna the Dutch Shepherd. That is the name of the channel, and that is Luna the Dutch Shepherd, and I'm Aaron.
And I'm Peanut.
And I'm sometimes.
Well, she's probably not going to be dry for a while, Furry Art, but I will give her some pets for you. Ellie, because it's super nature green, foggy, and rainy. I need that type of weather to sleep. Yeah, that helps me sleep too. Oh, you got to get the butt scratches. It's Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yes, that is right, Ellie. And
Alright.
so it is. Oh, awesome. So I play music too, Ellie, so we will definitely have to talk more about music. Yes, I stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. I will try for sure and join in on Wednesdays. Wednesday, oh, you put Saturdays. No, Wednesdays and Sundays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Sundays.
Sunday.
All right, bye, Gatlin. I always can't picture pines in Arizona. I'm always thinking, I know, right? Yeah, nothing says Arizona like pine trees and forests, right?
Snow.
And snow. Yeah, look up pictures of Flagstaff
Or Mount Lemon.
or Flagstaff or
Mount Lemon.
Show Low. That's cool. I'm so happy to hear that. Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Ellie. And thank you, Gatlin and Furry Art. And of course, our wonderful moderator and member of the Luna Pack, Harley, for all of your help, my friend. You always come through for us, and we really appreciate you, man. And thank you for everybody that made it to the stream. You guys just make this so easy. And I love having you with us here on the stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, ETC, we are wrapping up the stream. We've been live for, what, almost 3 hours?
So it's 4:45. Started at 1.
So 3 hours and 45 minutes we've been streaming. Yeah. So we are going to wrap things up, guys. And if you are new, if you're new to the stream, don't worry. We will be back again on Sunday. And don't forget, Sundays and Wednesdays, guys. Sundays and Wednesdays. So we will see you then, guys.
God bless you.
Thank you.
So once again, leave with your tails wagging, and long live the Luna Pack. Thank you, guys.
That's so cute.
Have a wonderful day and night.
Bye, guys.